Yo, everybody, how's it going? Good to see you guys. Glad you could make it. Tonight is going to be a bit of a change, because we're going to be bidding farewell for a final
Final.
TFE time. I don't know. There's so many finals, we just don't know anymore. But anyway, we are joined by PJ and Jaden. How you guys doing?
Oh, good.
Wonderful, man.
Jaden kind of covered this a little bit in his channel, and I can't remember what it said. I remember Roger pointed out, I said something about, oh, yeah, finally, or it's final or something, and it kind of fitted in with Duffy, but I can't remember how it went. It's like the final of the final of the final of the final. Is he
That's what I was saying,
finally
it's
going?
like it never stops. It just keeps becoming another final and another
Well,
final.
if you have an infinite final, it never finishes. So that must be what it is, you know?
Yeah, quite interesting. So yeah, we're still going to be taking a biblical point tonight. So he's only going live in about a half an hour anyway. So we're definitely going to be looking at what his so-called bid farewell to TFE is.
Oh, yeah, it's his live stream tonight, isn't it? Of course.
Yeah, that's the whole reason why we're having the stream is because
course.
he's stopping his channel or something. I don't know.
Cool.
Which is really odd. I mean, you guys, if you haven't watched it, Jaden had a show earlier today with you, PJ, where you guys are talking about Duffy sending in the check.
Oh, that was last
Yeah.
night. To me, it was
Yeah,
last
last
night.
night,
Yeah.
So, did you actually see him giving a check?
We seen him hand over a piece of folded paper that looks about the size of a check. Nothing seems to be written on it. Because even if it's the back side of the check, there seems to be no print on it. I mean, it might be light print, but then you would still have a signature.
But the thing is, if you give in a check, you get a receipt.
Yeah.
Did he receive a receipt?
No.
Ah.
No, just a handshake and a goodbye.
Yeah.
So, in other words, that could be a scam.
100%.
Could be. Could have been a blank piece of paper. I mean, the Exodus Road, I don't know them as a charity. I don't trust many charities because a lot of charities are a scam, or they just get about 11% of what's made, which is not right. If it's going to a charity, a legit charity, it all
usually today is weird. You don't give a check. You usually do like an EFT.
Yes.
You know, so you have some kind of backing to show it's paid to the organization.
Yeah.
I don't really know anybody today that uses checks.
I don't
at all. Hey, Roger, how's it going, man?
Good. I don't use checks. I can tell you that for sure.
I mean, my bank has even stopped sending me checkbooks. I never used them anyway, but my bank doesn't send me checkbooks anymore.
Well, it's so easy to fake a check. I was telling Keith before we started the live, I could write you $1 trillion check. That doesn't mean you can go cash that thing. I mean, I could literally write any amount I want. And he didn't even show that. He just showed
Exactly. If there's no money in the account to cover it, you can write any check you want.
Yeah, it's sad. The point I'm making, guys, is if you hold to a scrutiny on things of having it for charity, you're gonna have to show some receipts, not just saying, "Hey, yes, video evidence of me giving a piece of paper to someone." That doesn't actually show anything. Anybody can do that. That's the whole point. Exactly, Charles. Matthew 6:4, so that your giving may be in secret. Then your Father who sees that is done in secret will reward you. Yep, exactly, in heaven. Because it's not store up treasures on earth, but store up treasures in heaven. That's exactly that. So yeah, his live will start in about 22 minutes, and then we'll go over to his stream and see what he's going to say and see what he presents as his final release of TFE. That's quite crazy.
We're still waiting, and I think we'll be waiting for a little while longer. Bet on it. What was the release date on it originally? I heard it was like 6 weeks after they got back. They were going to release it.
April was like the last time I heard of anything that it's going to come out.
Well, I told Roger last night, in the amount of time it's taken them to release this document, there's been entire Hollywood films made. So, I mean, what are they editing? All they have to do is splice all the footage together. It's not
Well,
like they still have to film. The filming is
Well, look
done.
how many months it took them just to make a preview.
To be honest, I am actually dubious whether this is going to come out or not. He's leaving, isn't he? Allegedly, finally.
That's what I want to ask. Though, if he's now leaving, quote unquote, is he still going to bring out the documentary, or is it just now like gone into the wind?
Exactly, because he's not going to continue with the channel TFE if he's leaving that all behind. He said he wasn't monetized anyway. So if he just scams everybody and disappears, he's just got to leave the channel. It doesn't matter if people go in comments, oh, he's scammer and all that. He's not going to be looking at it. He doesn't get that.
Exactly.
So where did you think it wasn't monetized, though? That's my question.
He said it wasn't monetized.
Okay.
He said it
Yeah, I
wasn't
mean,
monetized.
he doesn't get super chats. I'll give him that. But
Yeah, he doesn't. Yeah. I thought he did, but I mean,
yeah, but that doesn't mean people don't give him PayPals and things. You know what I mean?
yeah.
And McToon gives him his cut from the debates and all that kind of crap from McToon.
I just want to say thank you, Jaden, for your super chat. He says, "Bless you, Keith. You said you are leaving the flat Earth community. That doesn't disqualify you from making videos on topics you enjoy. I'm glad you are doing this. Stream Duffy has too much influence. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it, man. Much
Of course,
blessed.
man.
You rock. Yeah, guys. And by the way, I never said I'm not going to talk about flat Earth. I said I'm not going to be in the flat Earth arena.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not in the flat Earth arena. I haven't even gone to any debates or doing anything, and I'm not part of the flat Earth community anymore.
No. You still like to talk about what you're interested in. Yeah.
I still do believe the Earth is a stationary enclosed plane because God made it that way to be. I'm allowed to talk about it. It's my channel. We just concentrate on more, how can I say, important issues and topics than to worry about flat Earth. Really, that's it. But yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna lay down. I'm doing a final whatever on the first, and Duffy's cordially invited to come over and participate. I'd love to see him. Bye.
But I just want to bring up something to my attention because this is the whole reason. Also, I want to bring this up. Something came to my attention that when you guys were saying, when Duffy was like going to do this now, he was going to introduce who brought him up to do the final experiment.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yeah, he did say that.
What is what he's always been telling us ever since the final experiment? It's been his brainchild.
Yeah.
No one else has been part of it. It was only him.
Yeah.
And we've been saying all the time we think McToon is part of it. Correct?
Yeah. But apparently he said it's not McToon. He said it's not McToon. But there you go.
Yeah, PJ, I sent you 2 fights. Did you get them?
No, you have no. What are they? Did you send me a messenger?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, we'll do them, whatever they are. We'll do them because
They're 50 minutes apiece. So.
I've got a topic to do on YouTube first, and then we'll go over and watch the fight. Yeah.
Awesome. But yeah, guys, we're going to be watching his thing live, going through it. I was thinking maybe we can go through some scriptures, so long, if you guys would like to.
Yeah, man.
Sure.
That'd be brilliant.
I've made a list.
Yeah, I just had a biblical debate last night with a Christian. He's a Glober, but it was a very fruitful conversation. No insults, no like, oh my gosh, you're misconstruing the Bible. It was just all scripture the whole time. It was actually beautiful. It's one of the first times I've ever been able to do that because most of the time, even with scripture getting brought up, it's always, going back to NASA or something like that. So it was great.
Yeah, that's right.
The way it's supposed to be.
Flats, I've just been reminded. Well, it was reminded.
Yeah.
Literally about 20 minutes ago from Can't Fix Stupid. He said, prediction for TFE. Who is behind TFE? Duffy said the idea came from Dean Odell, remember, because he said about the 24-hour sun. So he said the idea came from Dean Odell. So yeah, like you said, it must have been his own. It's meant to be his own brainchild. So he has been lying all along. If there's someone behind it that he's going to reveal, because he did say it was because of Greg Locke, didn't he?
Greg Locke would be my next guess. That would have been the one that would be the one on the chopping block. Yeah.
I wonder if it's Greg Locke then, because that's what Can't Think Stupid's thinking. I wonder if it's Greg Locke that's behind it because of
all I know is the debate so-called thing they had the other night. Alonzo 100% proved to me he's always been a plant there.
Yeah.
The guy came in literally just to be stupid.
Well, the sad part is in Will Duffy's recent video where he delivers the check, he talks about flat Earth for 20 minutes while he's driving there. And he said that The flat Earth consensus is that Stephen Alonso was the best debater on the platform, and he also said Stephen Alonso is the most honest flat earther he knows of.
Wow.
So he said
Wow.
Stephen Alonso is the most honest, and that is just not true.
That's ridiculous.
I
Because
mean,
he was
look at that
handpicked,
video we did on Stephen Alonso a few months back. What rubbish
that
that
was-
guy was
yeah.
spewing. It was like, wow.
I think he was handpicked. He's probably
And I
a
mean,
friend.
how can that guy be honest when he literally, the first time anybody ever saw him was he lying that he was a pilot?
Yeah.
Is he really a flat earther, do you think? Or do you think he's
I
a
don't
flat
think so.
earther? But yeah, that's what I think. He's
I
just
don't
doing
think
it
so.
for the money.
He's definitely grifting. He sells a book, Flat Earth Fitness. That if that doesn't say it all right there,
But
what does
he's-
flat Earth have to do with fitness?
but-
Nothing.
But what we picked up is everything he has in the so-called book of it is literally taken from other people. It's literally just content taken from other people and sticking
Like
it in his
Oakley?
own name.
He's got the FED in there pretty much. That's what he's got.
Yeah. It's like he doesn't have anything original. So, yeah.
Well,
But anyway-
I think Flat Earth Fitness is original. Not that that helps him.
Yeah, I don't understand how that's gonna. But when I look at him though, he doesn't look like someone who should be influencing fitness. I mean, come on, my forearms are bigger than his biceps.
He did a
So,
before and after picture, and he looked the same in both pictures.
Yeah. Like I said, I don't know. I mean, I can show you how I look now compared to when I started a year and a half ago. I have much. There's a big difference. I mean, I'm 76 kilograms with 13% body fat right now. So there's a big difference.
That's pretty good. Yeah, not bad.
Yeah, I mean,
Should go do that.
But how do I get your program, Keith? How do I get?
I don't know. Just eat healthy and make sure you keep consistent, regular results with exercise. That's all.
Oh, you don't have.
And
a
do what
program?
works for you because everybody works differently.
Yeah, you got a program you can sell me that works for me. You
No,
got a-
because I don't need to sell people things. If they just ask me, I'm more than happy to set something up. But I don't need to. Nobody has to pay me for it.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Good.
Roger, what is your main fight? Just in case we can't do two, what is your main fight you want first?
Do the Hearns first.
The hands. Okay.
The Hearns. Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Okay. So I was thinking we can first start with Psalms 19, verse 4 to 6. We're going to go through some scriptures where God's telling us how the sun takes circuits and things. Because this is obviously TFE tonight, so we'll do that. Their line has gone out through all the earth, and their words to the end of the world. In them he has set a tabernacle for the sun, which is like a bridegroom coming out of his chamber, and rejoices like a strong man to run its race. Its rising is from one end of heaven, and its circuit to the other end, and there is nothing hidden from its heat.
Mm.
Now, what does that explain to you guys? Obviously, it's speaking in a metaphorical kind of language because it is Psalms, but it does have literal connotation towards it. First of all, what's a tabernacle?
Well, that would be like a structure or a tent. I think.
Yeah, big old tent.
Let me get it up for people. I think that's a. This is the tabernacle, guys. You see that tent?
Yeah.
And it's saying it's in the tabernacle, the sun.
Yep.
And it's going from one end to the other.
Yep.
Quite interesting. So when we say, okay, it's going from one end to the other inside the tabernacle, that means the sun is inside the firmament,
Yeah.
not in space.
Mm.
And it's taking a circuit from one end to the other. So that means it's going around the circuit, as God says, from the ends by the firmament. Correct?
Absolutely.
100%.
Take it that way. How else do you read it?
That's interesting.
Yeah, I like Joshua 10 as well. That's a very good one relating to this.
Yes, let's actually go to Joshua 10.
Nice.
It's a good one. I love Joshua 10.
Yeah, I talked to the guy last night. Told me he's he's like, well, God speaks to them in a way they can understand. And oh man, we agreed to disagree. I wasn't gonna like harp on the topic, but obviously, I think it's pretty clear he stops the sun and the moon, not the earth.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
I like the way they treat our
I'm
ancestors.
sure they would have understood if God turned around and says, I stopped the earth so the light could be there for a full day. I'm sure that's not hard to understand. You know what I mean?
But what I love,
He didn't.
but what I love about Joshua 10 as well, I think it actually speaks of what everybody's going through today as a whole against Islamization. I do believe this because, wow, the Islamization is being widely spread everywhere these days. There's just no tolerance whatsoever. And I think Joshua 10 explains exactly how God fights for the people who believe in him.
That's good. Yeah, I just don't think that our ancestors were ignorant when it came to observations, especially. So
Nope, definitely not. Definitely. But let's see what Joshua 10 says. We'll start from 7. So Joshua ascended from Gilgal, and all the people of war with him, and all the mighty men of valor. And the Lord said to Joshua, do not fear them. Amen. Do not fear them, guys. For I have delivered them unto your hand. Not a man of them shall stand before you. Joshua therefore came upon them suddenly, having marched all night from Gilgal. So the Lord routed them before Israel, killed them with a great slaughter at Gibeon, chased them along the road that goes to Boeth Haron, and struck them down as for the as Azekah and Makkedah. And happened as they fled before Israel, and they were on the descendant Beth Haron. And the Lord cast down large hailstones from heaven on them as far as Azekah, and they died. There were more who died from the hailstones than the children of Israel killed with the sword. That's quite. I don't know if you guys did. You guys see that hailstorm in where was it a few days ago? I think it was in Korea.
Wow.
I didn't hear anything about it till just now.
Yeah, those hail balls were literally the size of rugby balls, almost soccer balls.
I didn't even know Korea got hail.
I think it was Korea. I can't remember. It's somewhere down there.
Mm,
But anyway, yeah, the hail was like the size of soccer balls.
wow.
Quite crazy.
I have seen the old videos of hail the size of golf balls, possibly tennis balls, but soccer balls.
It's
Wow.
huge. I mean, it's like this.
Wow. That's amazing.
Okay, this is where it gets cool, guys. Then Joshua spoke to the Lord in the day when the Lord delivered up the Amorites from the children of Israel. And he said in the sight of Israel, Sun, stand still over Gibeon, and moon in the valley of Ajalon. So the sun stood still, and the moon stopped, till the people had revenge upon their enemies.
Yeah.
I
It's
got a
nothing-
question. I got a question on that though. Did the sun and moon stop, or did the earth stop?
Well, it says it in the scripture.
Yeah, it does.
Clear.
And
Also,
it's not about understanding, because people would understand that. Look, oh well, if it said in the scripture like God stopped the earth so we'd have 24 hours light, that would be understandable if it was a heliocentric world, and they would understand that. I can't see how they wouldn't understand it. For God talking to people in a way they understand, yes, he does do that, but it wouldn't be misunderstood if he turned around and says, oh, I stopped the world so we could have 24 hours light. Come on, that's easy to understand.
mean, I just don't see why God would dumb down his creation. I
Right.
don't get it. Why would he have to basically be like, oh well, this is how I created it, but I'm just gonna tell you this other thing because you don't understand it. I
Right.
just don't see that. Especially if these prophets are talking directly to God and they're getting revelation from God. They should trust the words Lord. And if he said, oh yeah, I mean it's built this way, then even if they don't understand it, they should still trust in the Lord and be like, yeah, it's made this way, even if we can't fully grasp it.
Otherwise, he's
Yeah.
lying.
Yeah.
He's lying, and God doesn't lie. So yeah.
exactly. I'm trying to see if I can find that hailstorm thing quickly. Find out exactly where it was again. Because I was talking to my wife about it, and so I was like, "Whoa!"
I mean, I don't know
Yeah.
what Korea's winter's like. I don't know if they're hot in winter or what, but I know they're hot in summer, aren't they? Obviously, hot country.
Beijing. It was Beijing, guys.
Beijing. Wow.
This is just one of the photos. That's just the one. I mean, that's
Wow.
big.
That's huge.
That's
I
bigger
mean,
than a
my.
cricket ball.
That's bigger than the baseball. I mean,
You
that's,
get hit with that, you're getting knocked out.
Yeah. Where's the other one?
Does it reach terminal velocity?
No, remember the Earth comes up to meet it.
Yeah, of course, of course.
Yeah, it looked quite hectic. But yeah, it was Beijing, guys. There we go. Okay. So not Korea. I was close. Joking.
What a weird comment, Wesley. He said, "Why didn't he teach them how to cure leprosy? Were they too dumb?"
He did actually. He told them to teach to pray. And if you have faith of a mustard seed, you can take till that mountain be moved, and it shall removed from its roots and move. So yes,
Amen.
God did teach the disciples to cure leprosy.
Yeah.
And by the way, people were cured from leprosy. People were cured by a lot of ailments. The apostles actually cured a lot of people from different ailments.
Yeah.
Quite sad.
Yes, Wesley. It's predicted in the end times that we will have these hailstones.
Yep. Big hailstone.
Yeah.
Oh, shame. This is what
Hugo,
this
what
best
is it?
we got.
What are we believing? Yeah, we're believing in the
No,
Bible.
no, because
I'm
I
confused.
show him a photo of a big hailstone.
Hailstone.
And I think it's fake. But that's
Oh,
all we're
he
getting
thinks
these
what?
days. That's all we're getting these days. When we show actual evidence of things that's doing, oh, it's just fake. Okay.
You'll believe any propaganda, any fake thing out there, flat side.
Yeah. At the end of the day, people just go against me just for the
We
sake
are
of
the
it.
ones that are more skeptical than anyone. What are you talking about?
Quite
Don't just
crazy.
believe anything.
Are you looking for more pictures of hailstones? Right
No,
quick?
no. There we go. Exactly, Charles. Jesus gave an authority and victory over illness and demons.
Right.
Exactly that.
Amen.
Amen, amen. So it's about 10 minutes until Duffy's stream starts.
All right.
And then we will, no, 2 minutes, 3
Ooh.
minutes. Then we can start looking into whatever he's going to present.
I just want to go on the stream and go, "Hey Duffy, hey Duffy, hey
Yeah,
Duffy."
he's
hey,
going to come on and says, guys, I've finally come to a final decision. I'm finally not going to retire, and I'm finally going to stick about here and talk about finals.
But I mean, think about it. He said the final experiment that wasn't an experiment destroyed the flat earth. Okay, so
Yep.
it's final, it's over.
Yep.
Then he had the finals after that things, and he had more final things after that. Now he had the final debate, supposedly. Now he's finally stopping his, I don't know.
Finality.
It's like, when you're going to just take, if you really thought it was the final, you would have left it at the final.
Right.
Yeah, I still like the way Nathan put it. The Lone Rangers. How many final experiments do we have?
Quite a lot. It looks of it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. But guys, hit the likes, share the show. Really appreciate everybody coming in. You guys rock. Okay.
Good bit of viewers, man. Almost 50 people. That's great.
Yeah, I haven't seen those numbers in quite a while.
I was going to say, it was literally about 6 months ago, 5-6 months ago, and you were getting 200 people.
I was getting 300 people.
300,
I mean,
yeah.
the most people I've had was almost 800 people on one stream.
Yeah, I remember that.
And then people started spreading false information about me. And then, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They were just jealous flats. Sorry.
Anyway, let's see. Still waiting, just waiting for final experiments to start. That's it. That's it. See, it just says waiting.
Farewell.
Waiting for the final excrement.
Yeah, I may pop in there and
Oh,
ask them to come over.
Well,
Oh, no.
Wesley made a brilliant joke about it the other day. He said that what was it? Goodbye to TFE, the flat Earth. Very funny.
Yeah, I saw that one. Hey Roger,
Yeah, I
were
mean-
you able to see my community post?
No, I didn't get to. I looked for it, but I didn't see the one you were talking
Yeah,
about.
so I left the thing on Will Duffy's video, and I said the final gaslight, and then he said my final gaslight was the day before I got my Tesla. That's what he said.
Yep.
So I guess it's not a rental. We were suspecting it's a rental, but
So he actually
from
bought
that
a Tesla.
comment, he bought a Tesla. It sounds like it.
But that's what's really odd, though. He's owes so many people money.
Yeah.
I think it comes over to $1 million now.
And he's buying Teslas. That's
And
weird.
he's buying Teslas, and he's giving away free money, and he's giving people
Well,
this.
Well, he's possibly giving away free money. He handed over what looked like a blank check, and also at the same time, it was virtue signaling. It was virtue signaling. And him as a pastor, as someone who knows the scripture, should know that these things should be done in secret between you and your father and the person that you're giving it to.
I am going to be
Oh,
There we go.
they started.
Here we are.
doing this a little differently than we've done in the
Cool.
past, meaning this is going to be very chill, laid back. I want to encourage dialogue. I've pinned a comment with the StreamYard link if anybody wants to join. No pressure, but if you want to join and say hi, say bye, let me know any questions you have or favorite memories of this wild journey we've been on. Feel free. I'm also going to watch the comments
Isn't?
and try to read as many of them as I can. We've actually got quite a few people already popping in here, which is great. So I'm just gonna bring some people on and say hi.
I think I'm going to go over.
Oh, sorry.
Good luck, Roger.
I think I'm going to go
Oh,
over.
I
yeah,
don't
so
go
we-
there because
and
I'm not
invite
going
him.
to support him.
Yeah, no thanks. All right, Roger.
Hopefully, we'll see you pop on there, man. I'm rooting for you.
Roger, you should actually go on there and ask. So why is he still lying about what he said to you live on your live stream?
Yeah.
That's what you should ask him.
I'll put. Yeah. Ask him why he didn't take me on the trip to start with. Why he didn't put my GoFundMe on.
Yeah,
his
why
channel.
did he push?
Yeah,
Why did he
stuff
push other people, but he didn't push yours? After you literally spoke to him
Yeah.
live, and we all watched the live, so they can't say you were lying.
That's right. I mean, I was there at it on the live.
Mhm.
So,
All right, I'll go over
Okay,
and say hi
cool.
to him right quick.
Tell him I'm still waiting for him to show us those 3 things he would present to us: Earth spin, having gas without container,
yeah.
and what is the other one?
The pole, the celestial
Uh,
pole.
No,
Is that the
no.
one?
There was another one. Scientific
Huh.
evidence for gravity, I think. Can't remember. What is those 3
Okay.
things we asked? But anyway, tell him we're still waiting for that. It's been... Oh, and when the documentary will finally be coming out.
We need a date. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's been quite a long time.
Yes, it has. All right, I'll be back a little bit. All right.
Cool.
Some of you face to face for the first time.
Okay, let's see when he introduces someone, maybe.
Super exciting to us because we didn't know if this thing was going to work or not, and it obviously did. So really cool. I do have people waiting, actually more than I thought. So I'm going to go ahead and just bring you guys on, and we can have a quick conversation. Tell me whatever you want. You can tell me you like me, you don't like me, whatever you want. No rules.
Oh,
so
perfect.
Oh,
we'll
brilliant.
start here with Jordan. Jordan, how are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
Cool. Good, man. Who are you, and where are you coming from today?
Oh man, well, I've just been following this kind of in the background for a long time. My background is in physics. I have a master's in physics. I have a master's in data science. So I have the educational background to follow all this stuff, and it's just
Masters in data science. Okay.
it's crazy seeing flat Earth take off the way it is, and I don't know. It's just really cool seeing you do this experiment and just all the debate.
Okay, that just shows you don't know what you're talking about. Flat Earth.
What
It was not an
experiment?
experiment.
Yeah, how does this observation fit in with the scientific method? What were the
Doesn't at
independent
all.
variable, the dependent variable? Tell me how this fits, because it doesn't.
Yeah. They did the first part of an experiment and they looked. That's it. They observed. That's the first step.
Quite crazy. Yeah, and it never worked. It was all fake. Exactly. But it's so easy just to get any random guy just to come on.
Yeah.
Very easy.
And everything. I follow MC Tune, all those guys.
If it was MC Tune, there we go. Makes so much sense, guys. Okay. As soon as someone says, I follow MC Tune or FTFE and stuff, you already know their brain is mush.
But what does he mean when he says we say that the flat earth the way it's gone or whatever? I mean, because there's still as many flat earthers bar 3 or 4 or something, then they probably weren't even flat earthers like Jaron and that, He knows it's flat, but was he ever
There's
serious
still a
flat
lot of
earther?
flat earthers coming to realization every day. People are still becoming flat earthers every day.
Of course.
So literally this TFE hasn't done anything other than show what a dishonest group of people
Didn't even put a
took
dent in
part
the
in
bonnet.
TFE.
Didn't even put a dent in the side of the fender. Just put a scratch in it. That's it. That's
Mhm.
it.
But yeah, this is my first time kind of being in front of the camera, but just thought I'd pop in and just say good job. And I think it was awesome what you did.
Yeah, thanks. I appreciate it. Great to meet you, and it's been crazy, but I think it was definitely worth it. When I got introduced to Flat Earth, I had no idea how big it was, and then the more I got involved, I started to realize that it was growing, and that's really when I started to think to myself, I need to do something significant. So
that's called bigotry.
Yeah.
That's called bigotry because you saw, okay, it's got a large following and it doesn't agree with my belief system, so I have to do something. Remember in his plain video, that first one was, I didn't know what I had to do, but I had to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he also said to Sean Griffin as well that I haven't researched heliocentrism. I haven't researched flat Earth. I don't know about these things. I'm just coming into it.
Exactly.
It was a lie.
Exactly.
He did
What's up,
apologize for
Self?
that lie, but it was a lie nonetheless.
Exactly. What's up, Self? How's it going?
Hey, it's going. I just left a comment on that over there on the thing.
I saw your comment yesterday. It's like good riddance.
Yeah, that's when I said don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you.
Right.
But don't you think like these people that just get on like this because they always, I don't know, it's some weird thing I've seen the cycle. Some no name comes on, always referencing I watch McToon, I watch FTFE, and I love your work. It's like the same mushtards. Their brains are already dead. It's like it's so easy just to get some random guy just to come on.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, it's all set up. You won't see anybody you know on here.
No.
I should click the link and go on there.
I think Roger's going to
Roger's
sneak
Roger's
in.
going. We told Roger to go on, ask him. We're still waiting for the 3 things that he said he would present to us. Remember we're still waiting for that. And he's going to ask him when is this mockumentary coming out one day? Because now he's ending TFE. So is he going to be lying, going against his word? Because if he's ending tonight, that means no mockumentaries coming out anymore.
That means it's final. It means it's final.
I don't think he knows what that word "final" actually means.
He doesn't.
I don't think so either.
But you don't have like a background in science or anything, right?
No background in science. I like science and I wish I knew more and I wish I had time to research it more, but no, my
you know what you can do to learn science? You just sit down, you do some research. 10 minutes later, practically going to know more than you do know now.
I was going to say, it doesn't take much research. You just need to know the process, don't you?
Well, he doesn't even know the scientific method because none of these were experiments.
That's what I mean. The
anyways,
method.
so.
That's all you need.
He's definitely not into science because he doesn't even know the fundamentals of it.
Mm-hmm.
And we've educated him on it multiple times. So it's quite sad.
Well, this guy's gonna be like, well, let me vouch for you, Duffy. I have the experience. I have a degree. You're totally right, Duffy.
Yeah, well, he's going to master in what? Data. He's got what did he get his master in? Something data. It's like, okay.
My favorite subject in school was always math.
Okay. Well, I mean, that's the language of science, right?
Yeah,
I do feel like, I mean, you've definitely picked up enough throughout this process to do really well in the debates and everything. So
100%,
not having a science background, it's
100%.
been pretty impressive to see and hear you, pitch
Yeah.
the globe.
Yeah, I
I
will.
gotta point out, Charles, exactly 100%. You should first learn the word of God because he's a pastor and he's teaching his congregation literally not what the Bible teaches.
Right. I wonder how many people will come on and start talking scripture with them, or just talk
Exactly.
about TFE.
Data science,
Data
Mr.
again,
Jingles.
globe.
There we go. Data science.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's weird. Will definitely wants to talk about. Well, it's quite odd that no flat earthers have a PhD. That was one of the things he brought up to Stephen Alonzo, and Alonzo just sat there and was like, "Yeah, man, it is weird. None of us have degrees. I mean, come on, dude. You don't even have a degree yourself, and you're sitting here
Well,
making
what
fun
about
of flat
Dr.
earthers."
Carroll that comes on our show quite often?
Yeah, he's got a degree.
He's a doctor. He's got his doctorate.
Oh, you got to move on. He brings up Brenda next.
Oh boy,
Okay,
not
wait.
Brenda.
Let's get to Brenda. Is Brenda still
Oh
looking like
my.
number 2?
Uh,
I don't know. Dave McKeegan.
My recent subscriber, Brenda. Yay!
We don't need to watch Dave McKeegan, do we? Oh no. Where's Brenda?
Oh, Dave McKeegan. Oh, he's bringing up all the people on. Wow.
I got to know. It's right after that dude.
Familiar dog, so I'm gonna go
no,
ahead
you see.
and I
No, it's
appreciate.
still,
Likewise. Bye bye.
Is
No,
this
it's
the live?
yeah, it's
All
live,
right.
yeah.
I see a familiar dog, so I'm gonna go ahead and
I don't
talk
know. I
to
got it
Rusty
playing
here.
live in the front room, and he
Hey
brought
Rusty,
up.
can you hear me?
Brenda's probably at the end.
Is there we go. Hey Dave, how are you?
Oh my God, he's ugly, man.
I'm very good, Will.
Oh, he's still got his Antarctica shirt on. What is wrong with you, Dave?
Christ.
and that's so funny. He's got his globe. It's not even on a stand. It must be a bouncy globe, one that you play with. You know.
I mean, this guy has invested everything he has now onto Antarctica. He's kind of made Antarctica an idol, if you guys have realized that.
I think so. I mean, look at the painting in the background. Isn't that of the trip to Antarctica?
That's a photograph of Antarctica in New
Yeah,
Glacier.
a photo, not a painting. Sorry. Yeah.
And the people are buying his Antarctic shirts like crazy, probably, because that's all he's got on these days.
Well, he's even got his lenses on display. Lenses, all things to do with the camera and that.
You know,
yeah, but remember
it's really weird
yeah?
that they make Antarctica look like a brain. And
Yeah.
they make Alaska look like a brain.
Mhm.
Mm.
Almost like it's trying to tell you something.
Yeah, man.
Quite well.
I just thought I'd take the opportunity to stop by and once again thank you for doing everything that you've done because, it's still beyond belief. Rusty's still not happy that you dragged me away from him for 2 weeks, but I'm sure he'll get over it eventually.
2 weeks.
2 weeks. I thought
2
you were 4
weeks.
days
He was
there.
only down there 2 days.
I know.
Huh?
So what's the 2 weeks all about?
With travel, it was 4 days or something. Now it's 2 weeks.
Now it's
Mm.
2 weeks.
Well, they had to spend a week getting the narrative right.
Yeah, of course.
See, they're busting on themselves with that shit.
Of course.
You see,
You don't
this is
care
what
about
we say.
anything.
Something doesn't add up.
Right.
Yeah, maybe my calculator's broken, but these numbers, yeah, they don't add.
They don't. They don't.
So how? Because remember, this is what they always fought for. It's like they were supposed to be there for 5 days, but they had to leave early. So it
Yeah.
was 4 days. They were 2 or 3 days earlier. So and then they left like 2 days after they said or something. Because you were asking, what did you guys do with the remaining time in Puntas?
Yeah.
So what? Maybe maximum 8 days?
Mm.
Definitely not 2 weeks. And by the way, have we even seen their plane tickets yet?
Still not. Didn't someone show a boarding pass of some sort? Was it?
There was Jaren's bag luggage. board or something like that.
that's what it was. Yeah.
Well, I'm also curious if anybody's tracked a flight on Flight Radar. Pretty much every flight, unless it's a secret military flight, is going to have a transponder telling you exactly where the flight's going, and you can track it live. So I'm surprised nobody's tracked the flight they took to Antarctica. You'd think it'd be pretty easy.
Flight aware.
Yeah, I think you'll be okay with me sharing this, but I don't think flat earthers and just the community at large realize that you already had a wedding scheduled in your own family for the time
Yes.
that we were going to Antarctica. And not only was it a
Thank you very much for your membership. Really appreciate it. Woohoo! The true few got the membership. Thank you very much, Jaden.
Oh, the true few. Of course you got it.
family wedding, you were also supposed to be the photographer.
Yes, it was my cousin was getting married on December 20th, I think it was. So when you first contacted me about it, and I was like, 14th to the 18th, could we get back in time? Is it going to be too much of a push? Or yeah, he'd already asked me a couple of weeks beforehand and said would I photograph his wedding? So I said, yeah, sure, not a problem. And then obviously all this popped up, and I was in this moral dilemma of do I go back on what I've agreed with him, or what? So
Well, I
wound
don't
up.
know. Maybe a wedding is more important than deception.
Maybe.
Yeah. Woohoo! Thanks for becoming a member, Jaden. You rock. About
course,
time you
man.
became a member. I thought you were a
Yeah.
member.
No, I haven't done it yet. Figured out now's about the time. Yeah.
Thank you, man. So yeah, so he was saying he had to decide whether he's going to stop the taking photo for the wedding, which he already said yes to, or go to Antarctica. I don't know. Maybe you just say, dude, I've already got plans. You know, my cousin's getting married. I'm being a photographer. Now you want me to go to some ice continent deception thing? Really, really odd.
Driving down to his house and just knocking on the door and be like, would you be bothered if you had to get a different photographer? Because I've got this. And he's like, don't be stupid, just go.
Yeah, it's important because it shows two things. One, you don't turn down a free trip to Antarctica. That's number
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. If you've already got made plans with someone else, especially your family, it's kind of saying, okay, dude, you taking TFE and sticking it above your family. Don't you think that's a kind of a once in a lifetime opportunity to go to your own cousin's wedding and photography for that? You're literally showing that you care about them and you're doing the photography because you care. Now you're saying, you know, it's stuff you. I'm going to Antarctica with some stranger that's actually just a scam artist. That's more important. I think I would be very offended if I was his cousin.
Well, imagine being so materialistic that, you know, like I see in here, someone gives you a $40,000 trip, stuff the wedding. Are you really that materialistic? You really that caught up in the stuff? Are you really caught up in that much in the stuff, man? That says a lot about you right there.
That's crazy, isn't it? I mean, if my sister was getting married, but someone offered me $1 million to stay away from it, ain't happening. I'd go to the wedding. That is
Oh,
nuts.
look at this. Oh, his cousins will have other weddings. Really?
Oh, wow.
Really? Well, usually when people get married, like especially us, we decide to marry one person and stay married to that person. That's how it's supposed to happen and supposed to work.
Wow.
I mean, Solve, how long have you guys been married now?
Let me see here. Since 99. So what's that, 26 years?
And I don't think you're planning on getting another wife anytime soon.
No, it's
Exactly.
too much trouble to train a new one, man. Come on.
I usually tell this to someone. It's like, one wife's enough problems, thank you.
Yeah.
I don't know who else put up with me.
and
So
number
say, don't ask
two
me,
is
I'm a
it's amazing.
divorcee. Say, don't ask me, I'm a divorcee. Obviously, I want him getting married again, though, for life this time. But yeah.
Amazing how many flat earthers did exactly that.
Yeah, it was. It's quite incredible, and not only that, but obviously, Critical Think and Toon both funded their own way there. Globy McGlobeface was trying to fund his own way there. I didn't see any flat earthers who were trying to fund
Oh,
at the
that's a
time that we
lie.
were going.
That's a lie.
Wasn't
Roger
Roger just in
Ledwell,
here?
who's waiting in chat, he went to talk to Mr. Duffy live in his car parking lot. We were all watching it live. And Mr. Duffy said, yeah, he's going to help him to try and push it. He's GoFundMe. Guess what? He just acted like Roger never existed.
That's right. I was there. I was live. I was on the live with them. Well, Roger was on the phone call. You know what I mean? Roger was actually hidden. I'm the face you could actually see, and I'm listening to them. You know what I mean? And he did say, he says, yes, you can come if you raise the money. Yeah, if you, and if you raise the money, you could definitely come and stuff like that. But he never got back in touch. He didn't say anything about it. You know, there was no correspondence after that. It was just, yeah, well, that can happen. That's it. You know, he didn't get back to him at all. I think he said he would push his GoFundMe or something. I can't remember for sure. I don't bank on that. But I'm sure something like that was. I'm sure Roger told that he would get a GoFundMe or whatever. I can't remember if it was out at that point. I don't think it was. But
No, the
it
thing
might have
is,
been
when he
mentioned.
went to talk to him,
Yeah.
he said, yeah, he's interested. He would like to go.
Yes.
And Duffy said, yes, he will help him set up the GoFundMe. You know, he can just set up the GoFundMe. He'll help him kind of, you know, push it and everything.
Yeah.
And he just didn't. He
Yeah.
just totally ignored it.
Yeah.
And instead, they had this idiotic golden ticket nonsense.
Yeah. And Roger's
And,
actually in person
They
as
already
well.
got planned who they wanted to take. You know what I mean? Their whole
Oh,
group
yeah.
was already planned.
They had that picked before they even started it. I guarantee you.
Mhm.
The whole thing was worked out. It's big dog and pony show is all it was.
Right.
Like
It
the
was a
Bachelor.
rigged election, as you could say.
Yeah, like that show The Bachelor or whatever, you know, where they have all these women and they give, you know, certain ones a rose, you're eliminated and all that. I mean, he even did that stupid shit, you know, he had those little who's gonna
Mhm.
be the mystery contestant, you know. Get out of here.
Yeah. I know.
Quite crazy.
Yeah, I know.
And I think I've only seen one who's trying to fund since because they don't believe what we saw.
Yeah. Yeah, it's actions speak louder than words. I don't know if the flat earth community fully grasps that at this point, but that is a reality.
Mm.
Yeah, most definitely. I think that and like you were saying in your video yesterday, the responses from them, ones who either wouldn't make predictions in the first place or did make predictions and have now gone back on those predictions because they got proven wrong, and yet still continue to push the same arguments. And I just turn around and say, you know, well, can you explain the 24-hour sun? And
Okay, let's just maybe say
Yeah,
this
you're
again.
right.
People maybe
Yeah,
have
I
some
was about to say,
weird.
you're like,
You haven't shown a 24-hour sun yet.
No.
Stop acting as if we should accept it. Simple as that.
oh yeah.
Where's this tons of gigabytes of data and shit that they were supposed to have too?
Oh yeah.
None of that came to fruition.
I mean, they'll put a trailer out for a documentary as well, but now he's leaving. He doesn't have to put out that documentary. I doubt that documentary will come out.
They probably
We're gonna
canceled
see.
it.
Yeah.
We'll see if it's going to come out or not.
Nah. They didn't
I
get
mean,
enough traction.
How
with the
long does
whole
it
event
take to make
begin
a
with.
damn documentary?
Well, you did one in like a month or so.
They didn't get much traction with the event itself. They sure as hell ain't gonna get much traction with some mockumentary.
I mean, I still find it odd. I mean, Roger actually spoke to some ALE people as well. And it also sounds weird that they're not really, how can I say, pushing TFE still. It's almost like, you know, when you have someone who's embarrassed of something, they don't want to really talk about it. That's how ALE is with this. They're not really interested in talking about it. Why is that? You would think they would be so proud to say, hey guys, we finally debunked the flat earth for once and for all. Instead, it's like, nah, we don't really talk about it. Shrouded in mystery.
There's nothing.
Right. Yeah. Well, thanks for popping on. I'm going to be thanking you individually later on, but I'm glad you popped on, and it was a trip of a lifetime for sure.
Most definitely will. Yeah, absolutely. I think you did slightly miss the mark though, because I know you'd said beforehand that your intention leading into this was to try and move the conversation forward, and I think you've pushed it off a cliff by mistake. But you know, we'll forgive you for it.
All right, we'll take it. We'll take it.
Okay, who else is there?
Thanks. All right.
Ah, there's
See
Brenda.
here. I am
There's
going to
Brenda.
go to Brenda Debates. Hi.
Good afternoon, Mr. Duffy.
How are you? Good.
I'm doing great. I think that you did something really good. You did a number of things
Flatting
which
with him.
Sorry?
He's flirting with him. I
Oh,
think
it's
you
giving
did
him all
great,
kissy
Mr.
kissy eyes.
Duffy. You did
Brenda's trying to riz up Duffy. That's crazy.
You did great, Mr. Duffy. You did
Oh no, man,
fantastic.
come on.
Fabulous.
the flat Earth community has been decimated.
Oh wow, really?
Just for people's reference, decimated
Wow.
is a Roman term for reducing to 1/10.
Oh, really?
And
Well, yeah, it's got
the big players are pretty much gone, except for a few. And you've also shown that while argumentation, people say, why do you debate these people? Because you're never going to convince them. And it's argumentation plus, well, you demonstrated that their model was wrong. So
What model?
we debate them, and we
What model?
Exactly.
This you see, this is the issue I have with people like Banjo and them. They push a model, quote unquote.
But they'll tell you that you've got a model, but then when Brenda come in to talk to you, they'll say, well, where's your model? And you'll say, what model? We don't go by a model. So it knows this. He knows this.
It knows it, exactly. And this is why I'm very skeptical when I see flat earthers pushing a model.
Well, it's very interesting. The Bible says in Jeremiah 31:37, I'll try to read it quickly. Thus saith the Lord, if heaven above can be measured and the foundations of the earth searched out beneath, I will also cast off all the seed of Israel for all they have done, saith the Lord. Which obviously God forbid the last part, right? But it's saying, and the foundations of the earth searched out. So NASA's saying, oh, we've seen the entire earth. We know all the land. We've mapped out the whole globe. Well, obviously not, or God would have cast off the seed of Israel, which he hasn't done. So they haven't found the foundations of the earth. They haven't measured them.
No. God.
But that's also the thing. I think this is exactly why NASA had also gone from being Noah, from going from all the oceans, exploring the oceans, all of a sudden to go to a place that violates natural law, space. Because if there's only so long they can lie to people about the oceans before someone can actually go and verify it themselves.
I mean, it's actually immeasurable. The scripture
Yeah,
says it's immeasurable.
no one can go to this so-called space that they claim to verify it. So you just got to trust them.
I noticed Brenda's made his avatar look like a 21-year-old girl or something. 21-year-old lady. I think Brenda's a little older than that.
Who knows what's going on in that guy's head? I mean, I watched a video today, which was actually, wow, showing how insane. This one woman's like driving, and all of a sudden she phones the police. She gets off and she's like, this white guy, he tried to assassinate me. He tried to kill me. And going on and on, she ends up getting arrested. I actually want to show it sometime. It's quite insane. Insulting the officers, trying to assault the officers, and like going crazy. People are crazy today.
Oh, yeah.
made a demonstration that was impossible for them. Well, it's not impossible for them to deny, but realistically, impossible for them to deny. And that gives me hope for or confidence for in other areas that you can also convince people by talking and demonstrations and change minds, because changing minds is the whole idea here, as far as I understand it, right?
Yeah. Doing an experiment was important.
What experiment?
Returning to the scientific method was important.
What scientific
but
method? Has anybody on the panel heard of this so-called scientific method they used?
They didn't use anything
I haven't
scientific
seen
at
it.
all. There was nothing scientific about anything that they did. They went down there, marched around in the snow, yelled about not seeing people with guns, busted themselves with their shadow. Yeah, that's about all I saw them do.
I wonder if Mr. Vapesid himself is coming on tonight.
And who's gonna do what's scientific about doing one observation?
Nothing.
Nothing. You have to repeat
Because-
the observation. It's a repeatable thing, and then once you've established that, then you get into the why and the how.
Mhm. But I mean, if they really wanted to be legit, they would go again this year, and they would actually record a 24-hour live stream this time, like promised.
Yeah, testable and repeatable.
Have you noticed that Candace Owens and them are also just like acting like they've never wanted to show this 24-hour stream?
No, they'd kind of distance themselves away from this.
Uh-huh. I think it's because they know this is probably a sham. I mean, think what's going to happen when the whole thing bursts open one day and it comes out, oh, sorry, guys, they've just been scamming you guys all along.
I still haven't seen any.
You don't want to be
posts by
associated with
ALE.
that, do you?
I haven't seen any posts by ALE showing about, hey, we disproved flat Earth in ALE's
Mhm.
little Arctic landing strip and shit.
You're right when they say. You're right when they say. When you said they should go again. Isn't it meant to be an experiment? Isn't it an experiment meant to be repeatable? So yeah,
Yep.
if they think that's an experiment, do it again.
Yeah, well, he's saying they're keeping to the scientific method.
Yeah.
Okay, can you bring up the scientific method for us on how TFE even was part of anything there with the scientific method?
Right.
Absolutely nothing. So yeah, I mean, this is why he was scrambling when he debated me before they went.
Mm-hmm.
This is why he couldn't answer me when I was like explaining to him it's a false dichotomy and it doesn't follow scientific scrutiny. Instead, what he did was attacking my character. Because this guy doesn't know what science is. It's as simple as that.
I think the best part of it was coming together, both sides, bringing both sides together and saying, let's do this together with a common goal of wanting to find the truth and agreeing on what we're going to do ahead of time. And so I think that in all areas of life.
Agreeing what we're going to do ahead of time. Almost like planning what you guys are going to do and say. Almost like a show. Let's just listen to the words again. This is quite interesting.
Best part of it was coming together, both sides, bringing both sides together and saying, let's do this together with a common goal of wanting to find the truth and agreeing on what we're going to do ahead of time.
Agreeing.
And so I think that in all areas.
Agreeing.
Yeah, agreeing. But what common goal? They wanted to go and try and debunk and make some money as well. Debunk flat Earth. That's what they went for. If any true flat earthers went there, they would have gone for the truth. But they just wanted to debunk and insult and make money, obviously.
I want to know what did everybody agree on?
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know. This guy's like a timeshare salesman. I swear to God.
Funny thing is, he is actually a timeshare salesman. Hence why he's got so much fraud against his name.
Yeah.
Simple as that. It's quite sad.
Areas of life, not just this flat earth thing, is important if people really want to try to see eye to eye and really want to change minds.
So I have gotten personal pushback from atheists because you are a pastor. I I tend number one, you're a young man. You're a young man, and
Oh, nah, the
I'm 68,
Riz.
and
There we
I
go.
Oh,
stopped.
nah. Don't call Will Duffy a young man. That is no, Brenda. No.
It is. Brenda's chatting him up, man. Brenda's chatting him up.
No, that wasn't the thing that got me. The fact he's actually saying Duffy's a man. How dare you, Brenda? Hypocrite.
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
think.
You say, how
Yeah.
dare we call you a
Hypocrite.
man?
Isn't he male presenting? Is that
Yeah,
what he's...
but isn't that hypocrisy? Because Brenda's got an issue when we say Brenda's a man.
Mm-hmm.
How can you tell me what I am, but you telling Duffy what he is now?
Yeah, you're a man. Not male presenting, you're a man.
What if Duffy is not a man? What if he's trying to say he's a woman? Like you think you are.
Or a three-legged baboon
Yeah.
with a
What
pink
if he
butt.
thinks he's a tree stump? Come on.
Yeah.
Hypocrisy. Yeah, I hope Roger gets a chance to come in.
Mm.
I woke up one morning and I beheld the field in which I grew my fugs, and behold, there were no fugs left.
What?
I don't care.
Yeah,
Right? If somebody advances something I believe in,
he memorized the Facebook meme.
Oh,
That's where he got that.
folks. I don't know what the heck.
Yeah, I mean, only the actual FUCK word. Okay.
Oh, right.
Okay. So he memorized a Facebook post and put that out like he's witty or something.
Yeah,
they have no creativity. They know no creativity whatsoever.
If anybody sees Duffy, just ask him when are they going to show us the 24-hour sun?
then I support them. And if they have different beliefs than me in other areas, that doesn't matter. They're advancing something that I believe in, that I believe is true, and so I support them. And it doesn't matter what.
Bias. Exactly. That's what's going on. Bias, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So if I support them, if they believe what I believe, and if they support what I support. Okay, so that's called biasness. Okay.
What other areas we may disagree, I would still support you. Can I ask you one thing though?
Sure.
Roger.
Oh.
You know Roger.
Oh, God.
Wait, that's
Roger Ledwell?
Yes.
I think he's waiting in the back room.
Yay.
Oh, okay, cool. Then you're going to address his concerns because he has some concerns.
Okay, great.
How about this? I could imagine a flat earther getting the idea that they're not welcome here. Are flat earthers welcome to join this live stream?
Yeah, they're encouraged to join. So I see at least a couple flat earthers waiting.
Good. Well, I don't have anything else. I think you did good. I could debate you on other issues, but if you don't want to debate those, then whatever. It doesn't matter to me.
I don't turn down debates too often, but let's keep this about TFE, and we can do that another time.
Yeah. So the way people think that because I debate a lot on the internet, and that people think, oh, I'm really argumentative.
Come on.
No, I have friends
You
who don't believe as I do, and I don't debate them. I consider it sort of like
Let's just get rid of
that and a playground.
A lot of
droid fly you did. Can you?
This is somebody who has been with me since the very beginning. Hey, friend, how are you?
No, you know what, Duffy? This is what you should have done now: is brought Roger Ledwell up first because you just spoke about him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So something tells me he might not bring Roger up at the end of the day.
Probably wait till later. Probably wait till very last or whatever. Or I don't know. But
Hello, Will. We all right, mate?
I don't know. Do you give your name out, your first name?
Matt.
Okay, awesome. Hey, Matt, how are you?
Good, yeah.
Who's this guy?
I just wanted to jump on. First of all, thank you. It's been such a laugh the last year. It's been really funny. Seeing these truthers do everything but accept any kind of truth. But there's something I really wanted to clear up.
Really, it would help if you actually supported the truth and
It's
supplied
really
us with the 24-hour sun you said you supplied us with.
Exactly.
If you actually had some truth, that would be cool.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
See, this is just gaslighting again. It's just trying to change what is actually true. You know what I mean? They're saying they're the ones with the truth and they're showing the truth and we're denying it. When in fact it's vice versa.
Have
It's
you
the
not
other way
realized
around,
all
should I
these
say.
guys are like literally like simps for Duffy? They're all just like trying to put Duffy on this high pedestal. You are so awesome. You've done this awesome thing.
Yeah.
No, Duffy has done nothing. Wow. But yeah, we're still waiting for the 24-hour sun. There's one good thing I do say that does come out of TFE though. It has shown the fakes in the community.
Well, true that.
That's one thing that has really been good about TFE.
True that.
With you about when the time you was out there, because whenever I talk to the TikTok flat earthers are probably the worst.
Ooh.
But there's one in
I
particular.
know I would
Spurs
agree with
King,
that,
you
and I'm a
might be
flat
watching.
earther. I think the
He
TikTok
goes
flat
by
earthers
gas
are the worst.
pressure on there.
Yeah, but that's kind of a compliment.
Yeah, I mean TikTok flat earthers, they're the ones pushing the AE map mostly.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Banjo's a TikTok flat earther. All he does is repost TikToks.
Well, he does, yeah. But I mean, that what's his name? The Angel guy. He's all right. TikTok guy, isn't he? The Angel. What's his name?
Angel, yeah, he's
Angel.
I've never had issues with him though.
No, he came on
He's
here
been
once.
quite
He seemed
cool.
okay. He's good at debating. I don't know if he's
Yeah,
still.
but his passion is kind of debating Coriolis.
Yeah,
That's
true.
his thing, and planes.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
loves debating that though. But when it comes with like Banjo just ignores everything presented to him that shows him, don't do this. He still does it. He pushes this AE map as like his idol. It's like that's everything. And it's people like that that put this community into a bit of a problem because they classify everybody into this is your model. This is your model.
Yeah.
And we've
Yeah,
all been
and-
very clear that we don't live on a model.
Well, he sells
Globe
it, so it's
doesn't even
going to
have
be
a model,
hard
for
for him
God's
to
sake.
go back on his word because now he's going to tell everybody he sold his AE map to. Oh, by the way, guys, you can throw that map away. I figured out it's actually wrong.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And he's going to lose a lot of followers if he does come out and say that. All of his followers are going to be like, "What the heck, man? I bought
'Cause
your
that's what he
merch with the
pushes.
TFE on it, or sorry, not TFE, the AE map on it." So he's not going to come out and say it's wrong because he's already sold that to everybody.
Look, the AE map's still good for some things.
Yeah, for
I agree.
demonstrating and stuff.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
for
I mean, it's
some
accurate.
things that they're pushing,
Mostly.
it's not correct. You can't misuse something for something else and expect it to work.
Yeah.
But I mean, this is also why I've been very vocal against people like Dal with his upward rising Earth, and where you got like, people pushing different stuff like that because it affects the whole community. They put a kind of look on the whole community itself, and then everybody gets bombarded with that same lasso, you could say.
Yeah.
But he always brings up with me whenever I debate this topic that somehow he's trying to blame you over that Steve character thing. You know what I'm talking about?
First of all, Steve is not a character; he's an actual person. Second of all, yes, Duffy is the one to blame because he didn't contact Steve, and instead he makes excuses. Quite sad. By the way, he still hasn't, till this day, told Steve why he hasn't contacted him. They keep giving different reasons. So, yeah.
Oh, sure,
Steve,
yeah.
Yeah, so you were supposed to have texted Steve. I know it's all been discussed before, but I've never actually had a conversation with you about it. So what happened there?
Yeah, so I
Hey, Roger, were you able to get on? Just showing black screen now.
Can you hear me?
You there, Roger? There he is.
There you go. Yeah, were you able to get on?
Oh, hold on, I'm having problems with connection.
Okay.
have to try to remember all the details. So Steve is from England, and he thought he came up with a foolproof way of figuring out if there really was a 24-hour sun by having me, I think, live stream with him. He thought the time zones were tweaked to mess.
Making excuses again.
Uh-huh.
What's up, Roger?
It's full of shit as a Christmas goose.
Not
Yeah.
much. I tried to get in there. I was sitting there waiting. I just left them a message to come over to my channel on the 1st. We'll have a
No,
debate. That's
man,
all.
you must go back in.
He was talking. He actually spoke about
They
it.
were talking
Yeah,
about
Brenda
you.
mentioned you.
Yeah, they were talking about you when Brenda was on.
Yeah, I know. I'll listen to that. Yeah. Should I go back
Because
over
now if you
there?
leave,
Yeah,
he's
I
gonna
think
make an
so, Roger.
I
excuse.
think you should. Yeah.
I would love to see you go on there, even if you
Yeah,
only
yeah,
have a
yeah.
few seconds of airtime.
Because
Okay,
the thing is, if you leave now, he's going to say you ran.
Okay, I'll try to get back in there.
Love it, Roger. I'm praying for you. Maybe change your name so he doesn't know it's you.
No,
Change
no,
my name.
Well, just put it
No,
as
no,
like
no, don't
TFE
go
shield
in,
or something.
wait, don't go in with false pretense, because then they can use it against him. Just go as Roger
Yeah,
Level,
true.
because if he doesn't let you in, he already knows. Everybody knows you're there.
Gotcha. Yeah.
You understand? If he doesn't let you in, then it's like, oh, what's going on? Why are you not letting him in?
Yeah. Okay, I'll give it a shot.
Shot, man.
Bless you, Roger. Thank you. Thank you. You're doing us all a favor here, man. I hope to see you.
Yeah, yeah. But anyway, Duffy seems to already be making excuses. Let's just rewind it quickly a few seconds, because he's already lied now about what Steve's saying. Listen.
Thought he came up with a foolproof way of figuring out if there really was a 24-hour sun by having me, I think, live stream with him. He thought the time zones were tweaked to mess everything up. And so he looked at his AE map and he said, if you live stream with me at this particular time, in his mind and in his model, the sun would have been set at Union.
No, false.
Mm-mm. That ain't
False.
even what that was about. That wasn't even what that it was about. Not even.
Nope. Not even close.
No.
He's, again, this is a new lie. This is a new lie. This
Mhm.
guy can't even keep track of his lies, so he makes up new ones.
Yep.
This
He
guy's
lies so much that he forgets what he was lying about before. Remember, Steve came on your show, and you were actually praising him for his brilliant idea that you will WhatsApp him when the midnight sun is up.
Yeah.
And what happened when that happened? Oh, you didn't WhatsApp him. You mentioned him in your so-called live stream, which we all still think was recorded, by the way. And then when he brought you up, when he took you up, it's like, why didn't you contact me? You couldn't give him an answer. You had an excuse. McToon had an excuse. Dave McKeegan had an excuse for you. What was the first excuse? Oh, no. Mark Hamill had your phone for the 24-hour live stream you guys said you didn't have. And what is the other one? Starlink did an update.
Oh, yeah.
And when we looked at the Starlink schedules, it showed no updates for that date and time. We haven't got a response to that, by the way. And now he's saying, no, he didn't. He got the times mixed up. No, he was sitting there at 3 a.m. Yeshua time, like you guys gave it, and he's waiting for you. Instead of calling him, you just mentioned him in your so-called stream. So, guys, this is why we say Duffy is just a dishonest punk. He just lies constantly. He doesn't stop.
Glacier. And so he was thinking they tweaked the time zone so that midnight at Union Glacier is not really solar midnight or near it. So I told him that we would absolutely do that. What happened was the first day we were there, when it got to midnight, we did a live stream, but that wasn't a live stream specifically for Steve. That was a live stream for the global audience that had been following TFE.
Whoa. But Steve was awake, sitting and waiting for you to WhatsApp him. And you said he was blocked.
Yeah.
That was another lie they made up, saying Steve blocked him on WhatsApp. You can't even see if someone's blocked you on WhatsApp, by the way.
And something else about the phone, someone else having the phone. You couldn't get the phone as well, all that kind of crap. You're full of it.
Wow. It just doesn't stop. Now he's trying to take away, saying, "Oh, it wasn't for Steve."
Mm-hmm.
But you even mentioned Steve on that live stream.
This
Huh.
dude on the right, I recognize him from somewhere. I just don't know where.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out who. I don't know who the guy is, but I have seen his face somewhere, and his voice does sound familiar.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know the guy though.
We had over 4,000 people watching live at once from all over the world. And I even did mention him in the live
Ah,
stream.
you mean?
I say
And-
that to the I was watching that live stream because I'll get up very early for work in the morning, so I just happened to be up when you was streaming the first night, and you even referenced him, and you was reading the chat that I was also reading. I've made all of these points, but the pushback I keep getting is if they'd have done that, I would have believed it, but because they didn't, then I don't believe it. You know, that's
Yeah, and
rubbish
that's
anyway.
what we've learned is that that's just what they're saying, right? They'll always look for something to say to hold on to. Now,
No. The thing is, if you make a promise to someone about something and you don't keep it, that means you're being deceptive. That means we shouldn't trust what you say or present.
Right.
PJ, I've got a question for you. How many live streams have you done these last few weeks with pre-recorded streams?
About 6, 7, 8, maybe
Yeah.
7. Yeah.
So it's possible to pre-record something and just have it live.
Absolutely.
So maybe Duffy did that.
That's
Maybe he
exactly what they
pre-recorded
did.
it.
That's why he didn't call Steve.
Yeah.
He couldn't call Steve because it was not live.
Exactly.
That's why the weather conditions that they were showing did not
Wasn't
match the
matching.
weather conditions that we saw on the live cameras.
That's right.
Yep. Exactly that. It was pre-recorded.
Yep.
And he was called out for this
Roger's
as
on
well.
there now. Roger's on there now.
Oh, is he on? Oh, okay. I guess let's finish this guy and get to Roger. Who else is interesting here? Oh, Bev. Oh, no. Bev Tots.
That's not interesting at all.
Yeah. I think let's... Who's this? Huh? Okay, we'll look through those other guys. But let's first get to Roger because that's going to be more exciting right now. Guys agree?
Yeah.
That's him there.
Is this Roger?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
They told me they as a
Circle of despair.
I want... Is it... Is
You
he
put your
talking
mouse, put your mouse
You
on that
apparently
thing and
think
drag
Dr. Shiva
upward
needs to
and then
do-
move. You can go a lot.
Yeah, no, that's right.
that's a huge waste of time. Okay, Elder Bear.
Oh, it's Alderbear.
you know of his
Bit of explanation of a video.
that for every 1 degree angle.
Oh, he's still going on with it.
Shut up.
Roger.
Roger.
Hey, Duffy, how are you doing today? You got to
Good,
mind
you're-
my grandkids. They're going to be loud in the background for a minute.
Oh, they're great. You're the man of the hour here.
Yeah, well, I'm going to invite you to a formal debate on my channel on the 1st. And
Oh,
we
yeah?
have all these answers for your questions, too. So if you want to come over, you're welcome to do it. And I want to know one thing. Sorry, guys.
The kids going crazy.
Yeah.
Hey, Phoenix, be quiet. Sorry. Yeah, the whole point that I'm trying to make is just come over and I can answer anything in a debate. We'll have a formal debate. We have a moderator. We have 4 different people on the panel, and I'm donating to a charity, dude.
Awesome.
Right.
Thank you.
Yes, I am. I'm going to donate to flood victims and to hurricane relief. It's going straight to their
Okay,
channel
come, Roger.
on,
Get into the point, man.
what do you call it? GoFundMe. Yeah, sorry. I'm a little
Amazing.
exasperated. Yeah.
So,
So
Roger.
you're welcome to come, man.
Hey, Roger, I have a
And
question
I'm
for
not
you.
here to debate any of your points. They can be answered. Promise.
Oh, I'm not going to debate you right now.
I'm not talking about now on the 1st.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. So, Roger, I have 2 issues. I already have plans on the 1st, and I've made a commitment to my family that this farewell live stream is the end of it for me.
Oh, I thought that's gonna happen.
Well, man.
I thought that's gonna happen.
Of course.
That's the end.
It's the end.
I guess that means no documentary either.
I guess that actually means final. Did he learn the word? Did he learn what it meant? Did he
You
look
know
in
what final means? Come on, Roger. I hope he actually brings up what he's supposed to, though. Please, Roger. Please.
Would you be
So yeah,
okay?
that's pretty convenient, dude. But anyways,
Would you
you're
be
welcome to come.
okay?
It'll be open invitation. I'll be doing 2 different debates. I'll put another one on the 3rd. So if you're gonna go and do all this stuff in our community and not back it up with actual proof, besides what you've presented so far, we've been rebutting your proofs from day one. We
Yeah,
have tons of people doing
exactly.
it. So
Well, Roger.
you're welcome to come over. And
Hey, Roger,
you should take my
can I-
GoFundMe and put it on your TFE channel. And I'm gonna leave it there. And I'm
Can
gonna
I-
say goodbye, sir.
Can I have?
All right.
Can I get other people to go instead of me?
I don't care who you get. I'd rather have you because you're the one spearheading this event. And I don't need any Ruhifs or McToons coming over. They're welcome to come too.
That's right.
All their questions. No
I
problem.
agree.
Yeah, you
I
don't
mean-
want to make to no.
This is supposed to be his baby, so why does he want to have someone else representing then?
Right.
It doesn't help debating the McToons and Ruhifs and all of them. They're just morons.
They've been debunked a million times, them. McToons and Ruhifs.
Okay.
Yeah. So I don't need a representative. I'm putting it to you, dude. You know, pretty simple. And I've been told that you didn't make any promises and hey, be quiet.
He's trying to settle the
All right,
kid.
guys, be quiet. Be quiet.
That's the only thing those children are. Shame. I know how it is. Okay.
Sorry. I can't. Not right now. All right, guys. I gotta go. I got
no,
3 kids to
Roger.
watch.
All right.
You know, you got my challenge. Be a man. Do it.
I'm going to
Roger.
send a
Good night,
lot of
Dante.
people your
Good night,
way.
friends. See ya.
All right, bye.
No, Roger.
All right, now real quick.
Didn't go great.
Yeah, he said a few things that was true. Like, you know what I mean? He says, Stan, you're the one that's spearheading this. I want you. Do you know what I mean? You're the one that's put all this proof all there. Now back it up. He's right there. He's right there. But
Yeah, but
that's
you
everything.
should just ask him straight out.
Yeah.
But I know the children were kind of in his ear.
I know. He sounded a little nervous as well.
Yeah.
He was trying to get it all out by the sounds of it. The kids are there. He's trying to get it out. Giving you this challenge, except, you know, there's a lot of people probably watching. Yeah.
At least he tried.
At least he tried. Fair play.
We'll see if they'll show up to his debate thing, though.
At least he represented. You know what I mean?
Let's see what he has to say about this.
I have to say something here, you guys. This is cool. So I'm guessing Roger knew that I've already said this is the end, and so that's why he's doing this.
Oh
which is
my
fine.
goodness!
Oh my word! Oh my word! Wait. Did he just say that?
Yeah.
Wait.
He did.
Roger, why didn't you ask him when is he going to present those 3 things?
Oh, I'm sorry.
I know the children are in your ears
The
the whole
kids,
time,
man,
though.
they really are. They're driving me mad now.
I believe it.
Now, there's a few good points. There's a few good things you said there. Telling them to speak up. I mean, you're spearheading this. Look, you need to represent. You put all this proof out there. Come and back it up. Now he's trying to say, because he knows you know he's going. That's why you've challenged him, because he knows it won't happen. Basically.
Well, that's what you should have told him. Well, we all know you don't know what final means, so.
Well, that's what he thinks about. If that's what he truly
If he
thinks.
comes over, I'll actually put the 3 questions to him,
Yeah.
but I don't think he's coming.
Yeah. But if that's what he truly thinks, why doesn't he just go to the debate then to prove Roger wrong? You know what I mean? That's what I'd do.
I hope so. Yeah, it'd be
But
nice,
let's
wouldn't it?
listen to what he's saying here, though, because this seems
All right, now real quick, I have to say something here, you guys. This is cool. So I'm guessing Roger knew that I've already said this is the end, and so that's why he's doing this, which is fine.
I didn't.
My family's way more important than any flat earther, than any debate. I'm gonna stay true to my commitment. But by the way, a very large YouTube channel that I've tried since the beginning to get interested in TFE, to talk about it, to have me on, just reached out to me like 2 days ago and said, "Hey, Will, you're doing amazing work. Come on our channel. It's Ruslan KD."
Oh, and we've spoken out against
Ruslan?
before.
Oh my
Whenever we've
goodness.
spoken out about that guy.
Ruslan. Wow. What does the TFE have to do with
says,
Christianity?
Ruslan says, "Bless God." He's telling people to bless God. I still want to know how the hell a person is to bless God. Last time I checked, God blesses us.
Yeah, dude, I had this idea for the debate thing before he did this final thing. So that's a lot.
I know.
Yeah.
I know, but the thing is, you see how he twists it around now?
Yeah,
he's like
quite
trying to make
quite
it
a
like
snake.
sound like you're a coward because you waited for him to say he's not going to do it anymore, and now you do.
All I
Ruslan
can
is
say is
a
good
Christian
riddance.
channel.
You want to know the real reason he's not going to do anymore? I bet you. It ain't because of his family. I bet you that motherfucker's going to jail.
prison.
I bet you
Yeah.
he's going to freaking jail.
He's going to prison. I've said that
Remember
for
what
months.
happened to Ozian? Ozian
Yep.
just went supposedly on holiday.
Yeah.
He had to take a sabbatical, and what happens? Where is he sitting now?
In prison.
In the
Yeah.
sabbatical with an orange jumpsuit on. That's
Yeah. Well, jail. He'll be jailed for now, but then prison.
The thing is, he probably was hoping this was going to be more successful than it really was, so he could make the money to pay back all the money he owes people, and he didn't make enough.
Yeah.
So now he has to go into other ventures. That's it.
Right.
Because think about it. Everything he's done is ignore all the people he owes money to. Everything he's done is give out money and spend money instead of paying the people back that he owes money to.
Yeah.
So this is a grift too, completely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been saying this from the beginning. This was a publicity stunt. All this was just a publicity stunt.
And I just had to say, I'm sorry, man. Thursday is the end of it for me. So anyway, I'm going to stay true to my word, but I will say this, which is the final debate. I invited everyone, and the original 24, which I would argue are probably some of the top, if not the top flat earthers. I even said I would donate double to the Exodus Road if they showed up. So I incentivized them. Notice
you
Roger
signaled.
immediately.
Huh?
No, you virtue signaled. You gaslit. That's what you did.
Yeah, he emailed me actually to tell me I should come, and I'm like, no, I want nothing to do with your scam.
Flats, I knew that you were invited before you did. Remember, because I did the video on it. He didn't invite you till after that, after he did the video. Mm.
Yeah, but that's exactly that. It's like, how must I know I was invited, first of all? And even if I knew I was invited, come on, I would still have rejected it because of the principle of what he stands on.
Yeah.
I will not be seen to be associated with deception.
Right.
You understand? I don't want to be associated with that guy. I mean, that's why he tried to invite me again now to this other debate they had the other time with Stephen Alonso. I told him I want nothing to do with it.
That's what I was talking about, that I knew before.
Yeah.
Not the TFE one, the one before.
Yeah.
One after.
I even told him I want nothing to do with it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because now he's trying to like give everybody a guilt trip. I said I would give money to charity. So if you don't want to come, that means you don't want to give money to charity.
That's the guy.
Really? Give the money to charity. Why do I have to be there for you to give it? Just give it. If you wanted to give it, you would just give it.
Right. Right.
That's literally, to me, that's really low.
Talked about MC Toon and Ruhif. Those are two guys that probably would show up to this debate who are 1,000 times smarter than me. And so there's the difference, right? I wanted the top flat earth apologists to debate me. The one person I wanted the most was Austin Whitsitt to show up. Everybody was asking if he would show up, and he didn't. And so do you see the difference here? And so anyway, I would like everybody right now to consider attending Roger's debate. He said he's going to make donations to charities, and you guys are all going to do a way better job than I can. He claimed.
Roger, why don't you explain to everybody what you're planning, man? I'm just going to quickly boil the kettle.
Crap. Sorry, guys. I got a phone call. Give me a second.
All right.
Sorry.
I say he
Hold
was
on a
trying to
second.
debate the best of the flat
I'm
earthers,
on
the
the
most
phone.
intelligent flat earthers with no more. But what the flat earthers are trying to do is debate the least intelligent glober. That's what he's trying to say there, isn't he? Idiot.
I'm glad to see he's freaking gone, man. But yeah, I don't think I've seen that there's been a diminish. I don't know, presence of these guys here recently.
Mm-hmm.
Just like a real diminished presence. And I'm not seeing, I think there a lot of them are quietly bowing out. They realize that they've lost, man. It's over. There's no more. No mas.
Praise the Lord. Now, Massa just did that fight last week on Rumble.
But I don't know. We've been speaking about. Where's that video of him giving that check? Is it on his channel?
Yeah.
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 Yeah,
Of course, yeah. Roger's backstage. Yeah.
Let's go check. Oh, this one, delivering the check. I think let's quickly watch that.
Hey everyone, Will here. So it's a rainy day and
Let's see where it actually gives it, because this is just talking.
Flats, is Roger backstage?
how are ya?
Roger.
And
Yeah.
so it's super exciting. So the Exodus Road, so happy to deliver this check to them right now. And it's also cool because it's symbolic.
Why did he buy this Tesla if he has no money?
Yeah.
I mean, don't you guys find that really odd? The guy is getting more and more cases against him that he owes more and more people money. He was always proud that he's driving a little Subaru around.
That's right.
Now he's driving a Tesla around, which is not cheap.
Definitely
Where's he
not.
getting this money from?
Well, but it would bug me. He keeps beating
He's just. I mean, guys, he's a little pastor for a little church of what, like 40 people?
Something like that. Yeah.
Where's he getting all this money from?
Somebody's paying.
Well, is it a 50C13 church? Don't they get like some money from the government for running those churches?
Enough to buy a Tesla.
I know they get tax write-offs.
Yeah, enough to buy a Tesla and give $10,000 a pop art to whoever just debates.
Well, we're assuming that's his car.
He says
Well, he replied to my comment.
It could be a rental. It could be a rental.
No, he replied to
my
Jaden's comment.
And I said the final gaslight, and he said my final gaslight was the day before I got my Tesla. So it's not a rental. He says the day before I got it. So
okay.
yeah, he clarified in the comment.
Yeah, the thing I'm just trying to point out is really odd where he's getting his money from if he owes so much people money.
Yeah, it would be better if it was a rental. The fact that he bought it, it just says a lot.
He's kind of like got a big head now. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Of how many people TFE has helped escape flat Earth, because you really do have to escape flat Earth.
I just want to say this video is insufferable. And it's funny because in this video, he says, if I had to describe flat earthers in one word, I would use insufferable.
Insufferable.
That's what he said to describe all flat earthers.
Wow.
Insufferable.
Because we're never pleased with them.
And then the first 5 minutes, he's just shilling for Stephen Alonso, saying he's such a good guy. He's so honest. He's the best debater. This whole video is just awful. It's virtue signaling. It's lying.
Yeah.
It's everything in between.
First of all, Hugo, I am not envious of anything of Duffy at all. I'm
Why
just
can't that
simply
be my
pointing out a
Tesla?
fact. I'm just simply pointing out a fact. What's happened, what he's showing, doesn't fit with what he's supposedly getting. Can you put two and two together? It's like saying a guy's poor, but he drives a Ferrari.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand? It doesn't gel. This guy is supposed to be a pastor of like a 40 people congregation church, and he owes over $1 million of debt to people that he's frauded, and he's giving away thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars to people for just debating, and he buys a Tesla. Where is he getting those funds? That's what we're asking.
Exactly. I wouldn't
After
be,
he just spent over 100 grand on TFE.
exactly. I wouldn't be jealous of that Tesla anyway. It keeps beeping at him. It annoys me.
I don't like Tesla, to be honest. I don't trust the car that drives itself.
No, definitely not.
Dude, they were catching
You,
on
actually, if you watch him, he drives without his hands quite for about 20 seconds or so. He drives without his hands. So
Well,
yeah,
what kind of a pastor, someone who's supposed to be representing Jesus, right, is going to be so hung up on stuff and money and things and worldly matters? You know,
I'd like to see him take that Tesla 6 feet under him.
Well, they catch fire a lot, you know. I heard.
Yeah, that's what I said earlier. Weren't they catching on fire? Yeah, they were burning up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hey, obviously, I watched that Michelle Obama and Barack Obama film. I see what the Teslas do at the end of it, so don't want one.
Nope.
And it's kind of like, I mean, obviously it's a movie, but I mean, that's kind of how it's headed. What is it called again? That movie?
But let's
I
see
will
what.
say they do drive great. I've driven many Teslas, and they are so fast. It's actually like kind of scary.
Yeah, look, there's a lot of torque.
I was gonna say there's a lot of low end torque.
When it comes to the performance, especially the plaids and stuff, yeah, I got.
Yeah,
great.
it's man. I drove a Plaid, and oh my.
I'm just not a fan of automated cars and electric cars in general, because what it takes to literally build those cars is quite sickening.
Yeah, and also, you know, one of these days, you know, they'll just shut your car down if they don't like what you're saying. It's possible.
We could make a blooming car run of water. I mean,
yeah.
Why don't we do that? You know what I mean? Why don't we do that?
Yeah.
As it goes right now, you can they actually can, if you have a warrant out on you and you have a Tesla, they can have you driven to the courthouse and dropped off. They will.
And if Sharia law comes into play, yeah, what you gonna do?
Yeah.
Who's a representative for the Exodus Road? So we'll see you shortly.
Okay. I want to ask. They're meeting in a parking lot. Looks like outside, like a cafe or something. Correct?
Looks like that.
Yeah, it is outside a cafe. Supposedly, this is supposed to be in front of their business or something. But if you look in the window, that doesn't look like a charity. It looks like a restaurant.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. He flats at the run then. I just noticed he just bolted.
Yeah, I thought that when we watched this yesterday. Why didn't he go inside and hand him the check? Why are they meeting outside in the rain?
Yeah, it's a bit mad. You know, from behind, Duffy looks like an older man than he does from the front.
Well, don't tell Brenda that.
That was a good one.
Oh, Brenda was raising him up. She was chatting him up.
Oh, you're such a young man, Duffy.
I just said she. You know, the only reason I forget that is because I met Brenda a long time ago in Brandon's about 6 years ago. Not met, but Brenda was always on the stream, and I didn't know Brenda was a man to start off with. I didn't see Brenda's face. I was introduced as a ha. I just thought it was a ha with a manly voice. I didn't get till after, so I'm used to calling Brenda ha when he's not actually.
Actually, like Aunt Ruth. Hey, boys.
Sorry about that. Okay, but yeah, also, I mean, look at this, okay? The guy's standing outside in the rain. It looks like in front of a cafe or something, a restaurant. And how do you even know this guy is even part of a representative for who he's saying?
Yeah. I mean, the check just comes straight out of his pocket, folded. I mean, folded, like razor sharp folded. It's just handed to him. I mean, you don't see anything. It's just handed.
That could be somebody he knows he met on the street. Come on, I need to do a quick short for YouTube.
Well, I think it's the same guy that, it is the same guy from when he spoke on his other video that showed the charity. I think it's the same guy, isn't it, that spoke for the charity.
He's probably really picking up a big brick of cocaine. That's what's up.
That's what's up.
I think he had met this guy. Well, he spoke to this guy before online anyway, because it was part of his video talking about when he was going to do the debate.
Yeah,
you know, the debate thing.
But it's just quick to
How are you? Great to meet you.
Wait, how are you? Great to meet you. So they haven't met before.
There you go.
There's
but he already knew who he was. Okay.
Well, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt and maybe say they haven't met in person, but that is still sus.
Yeah, because I think it's the same guy you spoke to online before. Well, not that he spoke to online. It was a testimonial from him that he showed, wasn't
Okay.
it? From that guy saying about the charity. Thank you, Duffy, for this. Yeah,
Never,
kind of.
never trust the guy that's holding a cap in his hand and his hair looks perfect and in the rain. Just joking.
For sure. Yeah, I'm glad we made this happen.
Totally.
So,
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, thank you.
check for you. Yeah.
Incredibly generous.
Yeah.
I brought you just a little
Okay.
something from us to
Oh.
at least be able to wear your support in that way.
Oh yeah.
Like
Thank
to,
you so much.
to send people out with swag. So
Yeah. Did you hear about the final experiment through this?
I did.
And then
yeah.
you looked it up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I saw it. Actually, I initially heard about it through a Google alert.
Oh wow. Okay.
Back in February.
Okay.
Early this year.
Okay. Yeah.
Why does it
Fantastic.
seem like such an awkward conversation?
Mm-hmm.
It does seem really awkward to me.
Stage
Yeah, yeah.
rehearsed,
Or-
like it's
yeah.
rehearsed.
They maybe they did a run through before they did this to see what they would actually say, all that crap. Yeah.
I mean, it's like, hey, let's go in and have a coffee or something. You know what I mean?
I mean, look at the title: delivering $10,000 check to the
Exodus Road.
Exodus Road. Yeah, and you just see him holding over a paper. There's no evidence that it's $10,000, even a check with $10,000. And like I say, even if it is a check, it's not money until it's cashed, is it? You know what I mean?
But that's the thing. How it's easy to show this. It's like, hey guys, I gave the guy the check.
Mm-hmm.
How do you know he really gave him the money?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, this guy contradicts himself here. He says he found out about it through the TFE, and then he says something about, oh yeah, I
About
actually found
February.
out about it on Google.
Or February or Google, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. So, not even the guy receiving the check can get his story straight on how he figured all this out.
I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Anybody hear about the board of directors with the so-called gentleman in question that he's in bed with? There's a rumor that I caught drift of from Dr. Bass. He said that he's in bed with a certain group of people that have certain services they offer to people, you might say. That's on his board. He's on the board of directors with this guy. I don't want to say it out loud necessarily without any evidence, so I'm not going to mention what it is. I just heard it was rumored, and that's one of the reasons that he's getting out of this, because he got associated with a certain group of people, kind of like Epstein, you might say. Yeah, I want to look into it more, but yeah, I think that's probably why he's getting out of here, because he is probably going to jail more than likely, because they found some things out about him in the investigation.
But I mean, if I go onto their site, okay, which I
Yeah.
think they do an awesome thing there. I think this is a great charity to do.
Okay.
If you go to donate, look, you can just literally do it on the internet.
I'm dubious about the charities. I mean, not all charities are
Here we go.
real.
Look,
But
you can
even
literally-
charities that are real, that usually just get about 11% of it. Usually.
yeah, but I mean, think about it. Now you give this, okay? Why does he have to drive all the way there, have
Yeah.
this awkward conversation,
Battery
and
signal.
give him a piece of paper that he says is a check?
So he can make this video. Battery signal.
But but this is exactly what we were saying earlier. He's trying to make it look like he's this great guy. Like, look at me, guys. I'm giving people money.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, be proud of me. That's not what Christians are taught to do. Christians are, he could have just said, thanks, guys, for the fundraiser. Yeah, here's the proof. I gave them my money. Great. What he's doing now, I'm killing TFE. TFE is killing the flat Earth, and look at my new Tesla. Let me go. I'm the big man. Here's my check. I'm giving to him personal. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that makes a lot more sense.
It's like he's trying to bolster himself up as like the man. Like he's this good guy. It's almost like a politics, when you guys running for senator or to become governor or something.
Yeah, shaking hands, hand checks.
Yeah, it's like kissing the babies and picking up weights while someone's helping you. Or, like giving food to the homeless when it's like literally just a ton of beans or something that they paid someone across the street to look like a beggar. Stuff like that.
Yeah, you remember he came in like a messiah to start with. Remember when he first started?
He has a messiah complex. I mean, we've.
I'm gonna solve flat Earth once and for all. That's it. Yeah.
You don't know it yet, but you're gonna thank me. I'm giving you a way to catch your food. It's like, wow.
What was your thoughts?
I mean, I think it's absolutely unique.
Yeah.
That can't be understated.
Yeah.
It's pretty amazing that you've chosen to use this passion to really point a microphone or a megaphone towards this issue of human trafficking. So it's amazing. Thanks for doing that.
Yeah, we're super thankful for you guys and everything you do. We know it's very difficult, but someone's got to do it. So we're glad that you guys are.
Yeah, well, it's a great joy to do it and to partner with people like you.
Yeah.
Make it happen. So
Awesome.
thanks.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks.
Wow. Okay. That was it. Ooh-wee.
That'll look good in front of for the judge too, and the parole board.
Yeah, it would. So I'm really sorry I didn't get to pose those 3 questions, guys, and I'll pose them to him if he comes over. But I don't think he's
not going to. You heard him. He's already made excuses not to come over. Remember, he's not. This is practically his get out of jail free card to not actually address anything brought up to him throughout this whole thing.
Right.
I see. Yeah.
So yeah, he's just actually running away because we're still waiting for him to present the things he said he would present to us. So in other words, he's going against his word.
That's not unusual. Not for Duffy. He's usually a man of his word.
Okay.
But yeah, what can we say, guys? Duffy's claiming to leave. So,
well,
as Mr. Cheswick said, bye, Duffy, all morning.
Yeah. Mr. Cheswick's been streaming him all day. Is he debating some? Oh no, who's this guy? Huh? Is this a geocentric? What? He's actually debating someone. Can you believe it? Oh, it's that geocentric dude. Yeah, he made actually.
Yeah, I said that to Jaden, the debate
Sorry?
part of that. I said he made a geocentric truth, made that video, put it in a video, and I got it on my channel over there.
Okay.
He's got rebuttals for everything he asked questions for, but he never let Geo answer, man. That was the whole point.
Yeah, it's usually that way there. Let's see.
I'm looking through my block, my hidden users to unblock somebody, and I just seen how many Pigslapper Oink accounts that I've got blocked. About 3 or 4.
It's quite a few.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, so next it's a Geo.
So I'm going to bring everyone on, but I would ask you to please not swear and we can have a conversation. So how are you?
Good, and you?
Good.
Yeah.
By the way, we debunked the map in your background.
Perfect. Now, can I show my...
I love his response. Perfect. Now, can I show you what I want to show?
Sure.
Yeah.
Good answer.
Can I share my screen?
Yeah,
I should actually go on there again and ask him, well, when are you going to show me where the South Pole is on the Mercator map?
Yeah.
Globe debunked.
South, man, it is 90 degrees south. At any
Yeah,
point.
well, but that's exactly what he did with us. On the AE map, show me where the South Pole is.
There is
It's
no
literally an arbitrary position.
There is no South Pole. That's the whole ticket right there.
Yep.
Money.
Once you share it, I can add it to the program here. Okay. There you go. Everybody can see your screen.
Right. So you see a globe, right?
Yep.
Right. So I have right here 2 flights, and I'm from the Caribbean. So there's Curacao, Aruba, and Bonaire from Aruba. So here's a flight that goes from Amsterdam to Curacao, and the time is 9 hours and 45 minutes. And here's a flight that goes back Curacao, Curacao to
9
Amsterdam,
hours and 5
and
minutes.
Amsterdam
So
to
it's a whole
Curacao.
40 minutes
The
difference.
difference is 40 minutes.
Okay.
Okay. So here's my problem with the globe. I have a plane right here and a simulation on how this works. So before we start talking about atmosphere and any other things like that, I want you to address the spin of the Earth, which is this right here.
Look,
I have a
guys,
static
he's
line
not even. Look, he's not even looking what's
that
saying on now. He's already going back to look for McToon and them to give answers. Look.
Help! Help! Help!
Yeah, look.
He's like, oh, I swear I have this written down somewhere.
Someone help me. Going to his private chat quickly. And I have to point out, this is exactly the same game Duffy played against him on that other debate. You know, because he came in and Duffy said, no, you're not allowed to present. You have to tell me what I want to hear. Did you guys even look at that?
Yeah.
Yeah, we saw it.
That's not how debates work.
Well, if he comes
So
over
now
to
he's
mine,
playing the
find
same
out.
game with him. Sorry, Roger?
If he comes over to mine, he'll find out how they work with moderation and presentations and rebuttal. That's the way to work.
Well, he said he's gonna send somebody, so maybe one of the TFE shills will pop in.
Ruth's gonna show up, man.
Oh, thanks. Ruth, I would love. I got questions he's not answered from me yet. I've sent him like so many different pictures that he can try to verify for me where's the curve, and he hasn't.
Well,
done it.
remember that time with Ruhuf when they said no, it's impossible to do circumnavigation on a flat Earth, and he literally did it for me. Obviously, he was like 500 kilometers out, but the fact is, he did something that he said was impossible, and he did it. I didn't even have to do anything.
Yeah, Ruhif's a liar. To be honest, just tell the truth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So is Brenda. I've had concessions from her several times, or him. Sorry, several
Him.
times.
Yeah, him.
I think it's a mistake.
What did Ironworks say of Brenda lately? It was a brilliant comment. Oh yeah, Brenda's a robot that doesn't even know he was a Decepticon or a
An Autobot.
or an Autobot.
Can I answer Hugo right quick? He can come over to debate me on Discord. If you're leaving, it has nothing to do with leaving YouTube. It's about the
Hugo
debate.
is just a troll, Roger.
Yeah, I know. Dude, get a life.
Yeah.
Second. Here we go.
What is your issue exactly? Is it the time difference?
Hold on. So I have a static line. So this static line right here, if the globe wasn't spinning and there wasn't any other forces applied to this airplane in a perfect world or in your globe, this flight would be assumed to be the same hours going back and forward.
Okay.
Right? Very simple to understand. We have how many degrees of rotation in 24 hours? 360. But only in 9 hours, if I activate the rotation of this globe, this would be 45, this would be 90, and this would be 136, which is about how much the globe would rotate below the airplane at 9 hours.
Okay.
And with the static line right here, if I finish the whole rotation, the airplane's path ends almost in Japan. And I want Globers to answer this for me without actually reverting to the atmosphere.
Okay.
So with
It's your lucky
calculations and
day.
everything.
It's your lucky day. I can answer.
Well, before you answer, I have your argument already.
Okay.
So you're going to say this right here, that the airplane is inside a train or a car, which is absolutely wrong because the surface of the vehicle is not moving. It has to be something like this with this guy right here jumping forward on a moving surface from getting from point A to point B. And the point B is the
Why does it
apple.
look like he's trying to throw up or something?
He's trying to pretend he's stopped himself from laughing. I think.
Yeah, this is just so hilarious.
It's like he can't even just show him respect. You know what I mean? To actually see what he's presenting to him.
Mm.
You know what
That's
I mean?
all right. Wait till he gets punked out first day in the yard, huh? Yeah.
Right here that you see moving, so that's where he wanted to go to, but of course, if the surface is moving, he's going to get to point B faster, and the location that he actually has to go to left
Okay.
him. And
Okay.
right here is without motion, and that's point A to point B right there.
Okay, I have your answer.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Conservation of momentum.
And now he's reading it. I have your answer. Now he's looking over to the chat. Okay.
Of course.
Okay.
I'm guessing you're one of these guys that thinks if a helicopter hovers long enough, the Earth will rotate underneath it.
The helicopter is not moving. The airplane is moving.
Well, hold on. Do you?
Boom! Yeah, that was nice.
Well done. Already got him in.
Yeah.
Think if a helicopter is hovering, that the Earth is rotating underneath it.
Right. Yes, you're trying to mention. You're trying to address the topic of conservation of momentum, but that's just a cheap excuse that you guys use to get away from your rotation.
Okay, hold on a second. Let's see if it's true.
Go ahead.
If someone was in the back of a truck on the highway and jumped up, would they fly out the back?
He just literally answered you by bringing the two cars up on that
course.
piece of road. He said, I already got your answer here.
He just said that. Mm-hmm.
Oh, my word. And you see, this is why I say it's useless to debate with Duffy. Because he doesn't even hear what's being presented.
No.
He doesn't actually see.
He just told you your argument.
I mean, he literally just false equivocated a helicopter when he says, no, I'm talking about an airplane moving. A helicopter's not moving. He hasn't addressed him.
Yeah, well, actually, that's not the correct argument because the back of the truck is not the floor of the truck is not moving. It's the highway that you should be talking about.
It's not an argument. It's a question. If someone's on the back of a truck on the highway and they jump up, will they fly out the back?
No.
Why?
Conservation of momentum, but that still doesn't explain the rotating surface that moves below the airplane.
Hold on a second. An airplane that is on the ground and has not taken off yet, what speed is it traveling at?
Where this airplane is taking.
Ooh, I wish no, I don't want to be there. No. You see, it's like these kind of things that like kind of nibble at my feet. It's like I just want to. Yeah. It's very simple. This guy is literally just he's bringing this back to, the day of Ukumbar. I think it was Ukumvarus, where it's like he literally got on FED to claim that hurricanes move in straight lines.
Yeah, I was there for that. Yeah, he did do that. They do. They move in straight lines. Huh? That's amazing.
Oh my word!
He didn't realize that there are no straight lines on the globe to begin with.
Mm-hmm. But you see, this is the tactics that always play, and unfortunately, what's the name of that geocentric guy's fallen for it now? Because remember, he made an argument. Now Duffy has moved him away from that argument he presented to try and let him argue now a false equivalence. Realize that. This is the tactics that always play, and this is what I've always learned to kind of combat. Because if I was there and he told us, I would have said, no, we're keeping to what I presented. I asked you a question first. I asked you and showed you now. So how will you combat it? Don't go to a false equivalence. Don't try and obfuscate. Answer the damn question.
I think I've heard Kiwi say that a couple of times.
Because that's all they do.
Yep. They make a false about it's not the same as the actual question itself. It may seem like it is, but it's not.
Exactly. They have just that little bit of equivalence to the question, just enough to catch your attention and move you over to the obfuscation. Because now he's going to argue the obfuscation and totally not to talk about what he actually presented.
And they'll never get back to the question. Watch.
Exactly.
The equator, so that should be about 1,000 miles per hour.
Okay,
based
perfect.
on your model.
Okay, great. So while it's not flying, it's already moving.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, great. So now you've answered your own question.
No,
By the
no,
way,
that's not an answer.
hold on. This isn't
Not an
just
answer.
your flight. If you
Well,
look
this
at
is a specific flight. Yes.
no, hold on. Just let me get my point out. If you look at all flights that go west to east and then back east to west, you're going to find that when they go west, they're always longer.
You know why? Air currents. They either fly against the wind or they fly in the wind. Not Earth rotation, dipshit. Now again, this is a false equivalence to what he's claiming. Notice what he's also showing with his flight. It's going in a northerly direction, correct?
Yes, it is.
Always. It's not just
No.
your flight.
Well, what's the difference with this one?
I'm not saying there's a difference. I'm saying it's a constant.
Yeah. Well, I just showed you the evidence. What's the difference with this one? 40 minutes.
Correct. It's longer. The reason it's
And he's longer in what? Against the rotation or with the rotation? What an idiot. Oh man.
The reason it's longer is because jet streams only go west to east.
Correct.
So you just debunked yourself. It's not Earth rotation then. It's jet streams. Oh my word.
That's why
Hold
the
on.
airplane goes faster flying from Curacao to Amsterdam and goes slower flying from Amsterdam to Curacao. Not due to the rotation of the Earth. Once again, you're not addressing the rotation of the Earth.
I am addressing it.
No, you're not.
Flat
You haven't
Earthers.
addressed anything.
Flat Earth.
Sorry? What did you say, Roger?
I didn't say anything. No.
Oh, I thought you said
Pardon me.
Earthers don't have an answer why jet streams only go west to east. The globe does.
Oh no, we do.
What is it? Why do jet streams only go west to east on a flat Earth?
That's fine. That's not the issue right here.
I can tell you. You want the biblical answer or the scientific answer? The biblical answer is God placed angels at the four corners of the earth, which allows which allows the winds to move. Okay, the scientific answer would be we live in a dynamic closed system, and because we have environment, that wind can only move through a certain way through the environment. It's called Bernoulli's principle.
Yeah, it's
moving air.
We're an enclosed system, right?
Mm-hmm. It's moving air. If you guys have ever tried to, for instance, take a tight space and a wider space, let's for instance take a funnel, and wind comes through that funnel. It speeds up when it gets into that little compression of little air, a little space, so it moves faster. But it can only go that way. And also, note that how the Earth is shaped with all the different topography of mountains and oceans and things, the air is already moving in that direction and it's being guided by the environment. So hence why we have wind, hence why we have jet streams. It's not got to do anything with the Earth rotation. Again, air is not velcroed, it's not bonded to each other. You cannot have the Earth rotation moving air. Has anybody spun a CD on a CD player before?
Yeah.
Has the air above that started spinning with the CD?
It would go in that direction constantly, right?
No, but did you see air spin with the CD?
No, you didn't. You can't see
No,
it.
exactly. This is what they claim, though. They claim when Earth spins, the air is velcro to it magically, and it moves with the air, with the Earth.
That won't work.
And notice it's also moving faster than the so-called Earth movement, which goes against the conservation of momentum, which goes against the first law of thermodynamics.
Yeah,
It's got more energy in than what you're putting in.
Someone said obnoxious. Someone said to me, mute your obnoxious keyboard. Could you hear me typing then, could you, Vlad? Sorry. But somebody
That
said
doesn't matter.
in your
It
chat
doesn't
about
really
it.
matter.
Okay. So I don't usually type hard. It's because I was typing with a little bit of
You see what I usually hear the typing? I imagine you with like Braveheart, blue face paint, and shouting, freedom!
Yeah, absolutely. That's exactly what I'm doing. No, I was typing to Vicky, but sorry I didn't mute myself. Whoever's whinging in chat.
No, you don't have an answer.
No, you don't have an answer.
No, I do. It's the Earth's rotation. So the
No,
Earth rotates
40 minutes
to east.
40 minutes under a globe surface that rotates for about 136 degrees.
No. Hold on. The Earth is not rotating.
Going against the rotation? Yes, it is.
The Earth is not rotating under the plane.
Thank you for admitting that there is no rotation.
No. There is rotation. The plane is moving with it.
That there is no rotation.
No. Okay. I said that the Earth is not rotating under the plane, meaning it's not as if the plane sits here, the Earth is rotating like this underneath it, and a plane wouldn't even have to use fuel.
But for Coriolis to have taken effect, the Earth has to be rotating under the plane. Otherwise, you can't claim Coriolis.
That's half their answers for weather to begin with, right? Coriolis? Yeah. So
it's literally... You see, this is the problem these guys have. They don't know their own physics. You can't claim Coriolis and not Coriolis at the same time. You either have the Earth spinning underneath the plane to give Coriolis, or you don't have the Earth spinning under the plane, which means no Coriolis. Wow.
To reach its destination.
What would you need for a Foucault pendulum to work?
When you say for it to work, what do you mean?
What specifically do you need for it to do what it does? In the Foucault pendulum experiment.
Well, the reason that Foucault's pendulum...
The answer is rotation of the globe.
That's correct. The reason it does what it does is because the Earth is rotating.
So, in other words, you're just going against what you just said, Duffy. Well done. I think this guy's kind of on point, to be honest.
Mm-hmm. Seems okay, doesn't he?
He's got a bit of tweaking to do with his debating skills, though.
Yeah,
but
maybe he's good in
experience.
He's maybe just more better with his presentations and stuff like that, maybe. But yeah, he seems all right.
He kind of came
I'm not back in the Flat Earth Arena, guys. I'm on my channel. Because if I was back in the Flat Earth Arena, I would have probably gone on there and ripped Duffy apart on this.
Yeah. I've just noticed in StreamYard we've got a new feature, sound effects.
Yeah, I saw that too. I haven't played with it yet.
Cool.
What are you gonna do, PJ? What's your?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what's there. I'm rejected.
You ought to add a buzzer every time Will Duffy gets something wrong, like wrong. You know what I mean? Every time.
I think something like that might be there.
I think that'd be pretty funny.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. So why is there no Earth rotation below the airplane?
Because the airplane was already moving with the rotation of the Earth.
No, it's
so is the Foucault's pendulum, you moron. The Foucault's pendulum is still stuck on the ground. I guess this is why I don't really debate these morons anymore, because it's just so frustrating. It's just the same circle jerk over and over and over, and you never get anywhere.
Right.
They stay in this idiotic contradiction. It just never ends.
Oh, dude, they got all kinds of wild shit on here, too.
Yeah, explosions, all that kind of stuff.
So it's an update on StreamYard.
Yeah,
I'm going to play with that tonight.
Yeah, me too. Me too. It's on all plans as well, so I've got it.
Cool. That means I can delete a bunch of stuff that I had. I had sound effects I uploaded under where you can put music and shit.
Yeah.
What's that? What's that music?
It's my things on. Yeah, I also got music.
Cool. Yeah, I've got music.
Huh. Quite cool, but that's practically all I can do though.
I'm glad I upgraded my restream. To be honest, it's nice.
Yeah, I like Restream. I must say, I don't have an issue really with it.
My only problem is some people, I think when they're on their phone, they crash out.
Yeah, they
like
struggle.
Sandro says he can't get on Restream for more than a minute before his phone crashes.
When I used to stream through my laptop on Restream, I had loads of problems. It glitched out all over the place. But when I did it on my PC, it was not bad. But it was better with. I'm better with Stream now.
Hey, gentlemen, I'm on my phone right now. I'm not having problems, except I can't see anybody.
I find it weird because it does it kind of backwards. The chat comes in backwards, and even where it lays people out when you get them in, it lays them out from the right to left rather than left to right. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Well, I guess that's enough Duffy for one night. Phew, I can't take that.
They're much and such the same, to be honest. Restream and StreamYard.
Yeah. TFE's gone full circle, you might say.
Well, the question is now, wouldn't anybody just ask him, when is your mockumentary coming out? Is it still coming out since you like stopping this whole flat earth thing now? So if he's not doing flat earth anymore, then that means no more mockumentary.
No, we can.
That would be a good question.
It's altogether possible. It's altogether possible that this didn't get enough traction that it's not going to be worth their money to make that, and they just cancel.
Could be.
You know,
could be, and he doesn't want to say. It could be. Yeah. So if anybody really wants to go and ask him a question, that would be the question I think someone should ask him. So yeah. Anyway, it was great having everybody on. It was a good stream.
Yeah, man.
Something a bit different again, but I've had enough of Duffy for one night. Sorry.
Oh yeah.
No blame you.
Is enough.
So yeah. Bye-bye, TFE. Good riddance.
Fairly well. Fairly well.
It's the final farewell? Is that what that is?
The final of the final?
Final.
I mean, how much finals does this guy have?
Infinite.
I don't know, man. Won't know till it's a final day of incarceration, right?
What's on your shirt, Alexa?
It says, Alexa, give me a BJ.
No.
That's what I want to know.
It's like this all this AI. I still have not used any of the AI for nothing. Not for a thing.
Have you seen how crazy people are going for AI now?
Well, you know what it is. I watched the new season so far of South Park, and they've gone hard on a lot of this shit. You know, they went hard, and Trump's gonna sue them, and they made fun of Trump suing everybody and everything. But they had this thing, Randy. Remember, he had the farm, the pot farm, and it was called Integrity Farms. Well, ICE came and took all of his workers.
Wow.
And so he was talking to Chat GPT, and it was like a female voice, and it was telling him, he says, what am I supposed to do? And then Chat GPT tells him what to do. And you could see how it kept stroking his ego, right? And that's what his wife figured out. So he was microdosing ketamine and trying to get this thing into the future. He changed it to Integrity Farms and shit, and tried to get Trump to repeal the marijuana laws that are still in some of the states on a federal level. And anyway, he lost the whole farm. And his wife, she figured out how Chat GPT was working, because she came up with something stupid. It was like, let's mix, I want to make a fusion restaurant that, mixes together salad and French fries with ketchup. And the thing's like, oh, that's a really creative idea. Well, let's work out a business plan for that. And it keeps stroking her ego. Wow, that's really innovative. You're really creative and smart and all that. And that's what that damn Chat GPT does. And then when you catch it, it'll even apologize to you.
Yeah. But I've seen people literally fall in love with the AI.
Oh, yes.
It's crazy.
Well, my stream tonight is about an AI cult. So, let's see what that says.
Yeah, there's
I
people
actually
that follow the
downloaded
religion.
I downloaded an app last night, and it's AI only social media, and you basically
Oh.
it's a mock of Instagram, but there's no real people. The only real person is you.
AI.
And
Oh,
I messed
no.
around, and I started making my name like really like racist things just to see like what AI would do. And it's
Yeah.
crazy how realistic it is. Like some of the comments from the AI was like, you're not gonna get many likes with a name like that, or like it was so weird, dude. Like it was actually so weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean,
forget the
AI
name
is
of
even
it.
starting to turn on some people. I mean, I think there was another case now the other day where I think this guy was like having an affair or something, and the AI literally he pissed off the AI and it sent everything to his wife or something.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
Oh
he
my
was going to
goodness.
shut down the AI. He was going to shut it down, and it went through his
Crazy.
emails and found out that he'd been having an affair and was blackmailing him.
Wow. Wow. That's mental.
Yeah,
Mental.
you
Wow.
keep playing with the
Yeah.
devil.
Mhm.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, it's great having you guys on.
Lovely being here, man.
Yeah.
It was great being here
Good
too.
seeing you again, Sov, as well. Haven't seen you in a
Yeah,
while, so
man.
it's good.
We've
Okay,
worked.
so what do you guys closing statements? I'm sure you guys can have shows later.
Yeah. I might. Oh, go. So.
I won't have one until tomorrow night. I got to work too early in the morning. I've been.
Yeah, build those curved level floors, man.
I'm only on one night because I didn't have I didn't do boxing night on Tuesday. I did a Apostle Paul movie instead, which I should have really done the boxing night because the Paul movie wasn't brilliant. It was okay, but it wasn't brilliant. I'd rather watch an older version that we found on YouTube. You know what I mean? And this one a
Rocky
bit.
Balboa. Come on, you must get Rocky. Come on.
But no, tonight it's just boxing tonight. It's not a movie or anything. It's boxing. It's Roger Cho's Hands v Leonard 2. So that one,
Okay.
possibly another one. But the topic on YouTube first is AI cult thing. So
Awesome.
some guy infiltrates an AI cult. So let's see what it says.
TJ,
Roger?
I don't care about is flat Earth. I'm not doing anything tonight. No, I'm going to be over watching boxing.
Okay, first, wait. Muhammad Ali or Mayweather?
I felt Muhammad Ali. I'm biased.
Yeah.
That way. I'm always going to say Ali, even though I don't like his religion. I like his boxing. Yeah.
I say Mayweather for me. He's faster, but he's not as technical. I think Ali got him beat.
I think Ali was more. He had more stamina.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And he knew how to conserve it out to the end.
Mm-hmm.
And 3 times world champ from the 60s all the way through to nearly the 1980. That's great. And that's a long time period. You know, to be world champ 3 times.
Yeah. What's it? What's Cassius Clay?
Cassius
Yeah.
Clay was Christian. Yeah.
He did how I feel about it. I like the sluggers. I like Foreman. I like the big hitters.
See, I like old things like Jack Dempsey and that as well. I watch old Jack Dempsey stuff and all the older stuff as well.
Nah, the best was the Italian Stallion. Come on, guys.
Oh yeah, of course. Rocky Balboa is my hero.
Yeah, I mean, he was the best boxer of all time. Come on.
But you appreciate boxing, so it's still on, that's for sure.
Okay. Jaden, you gonna have a show?
No, I'll probably just hop on PJs for a while.
Awesome. Cool. Well, it's great having you guys all on. Appreciate it. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the members. If you guys haven't already, please hit the likes. It really does help. You guys rock. Share the show, and then we'll all see you tomorrow night. Make sure to support everybody on the panel as well. And yeah. Good riddance, TFE. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Cheers, guys.